That's Radio Garden. Or also the live on the Epic Radio Facebook and YouTube page. My name is Usman Ibrahim. The Epic Morning Show is a 2.5 hour long program. We divided into the first and second segment. In the first segment of the Epic Morning Show this morning, we'll take a look at the PPRC decision for halt the rerun of the APC lower level elections. Them, what this mean for the APC as we know the party currently on boycott. And in the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, they review the biggest stories then from yesterday. Stay with us. Every new morning, now a fresh opportunity, a chance for rewrite your story, for push harder, and for become better than the possibly be yesterday. Not allow yesterday failure for hold you back. Today, na a new page, filled with determination, with courage, and with purpose. Remember for say success not a come overnight, it come from consistency, discipline, and believing in yourself, even when others choose not for. And no matter how tough life gets, keep going. The sun still rise, and so should you. Be stronger, wiser, and ready to win. So today, choose progress over excuses, choose action over fear, and choose greatness over comfort. Have a productive and a blessed day. This is the Epic Morning Show.
Me feel like say I'm not man enough. I no get nothing for offer. So all me party will look down on me. Where don't make me feel like say my life no go become something. Yeah. And they walked away. All the people will promise for help me. They say come office today, tomorrow next tomorrow. The story not just the same, but I refuse to give up. I kept on hoping, I kept believing. Now everything don't change.
OneXBet, where sports come alive. Visit the site or app and join the Game On promo. Get a chance to win an iPhone 16, cash prizes up to 11,500 leones, and a weekly free bet of up to 20%. More bets mean more tickets and rewards. Enter the promo code ONLEON and boost your game to the max. OneXBet, Game On, together in the game.
Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. We'll take this very short message from we sponsors, one of our sponsors this morning. As a parent, we are picking for healthy growth. Benimix na the answer. Made from local grains and packed with 14 essential vitamins for the brain and body. No cooking, no stress, enjoy maternity. Just make sure say BFC is on the pack. Benimix, grow strong, grow smart. Welcome back to the show. Introducing Reginald Brian Ojukutusaya with the latest honor breaking news. Good morning, Reginald. What is the latest this morning?
Good morning, Usman Ibrahim. Good morning to we fervent listeners and viewers on Facebook and YouTube. Stayed up for we breaking news highlight this morning, Thursday, 2nd April 2026. Freetown City Council will launch crackdown on unclean premises and also the warn of fine and jail term. Now, they make this announcement yesterday in a release where they put out. So the Freetown City Council they don't express serious concern over the widespread failure for property owners and occupiers for maintenance surrounding. The council note in many cases and say cleaning the attempted waste is that they simply left and pile near the drain, and also they create hazardous, unhealthy and unsightly environmental condition across the municipality. So they say for combat these issues, man, they announced that the full enforcement of the city bylaws don't be officially commence, and the FCC, the Metropolitan Police, will be deployed throughout Freetown for conduct riotous patrol for monitor compliance and document violations. So that they say now all that gets in shop or in business place, for ensure say the frontage of that place should be kept clean by the business owner as awaiting the law. They say if you fail for do so, it might either attract fine or even jail time.
So if the Freetown City Council is saying now people not there for clean, why people that they pay taxes and expect to say Freetown City Council will actually clean these major streets them? So it's not clear. But who that issued this order? Because you know say Mayor Akisoya they currently on boycott.
But you know the council is working, even though the mayor no then get the chief administrative officer. But I think it's what right, Usman. For example, even though I don't rent place, I cannot say because I don't rent my place. Now the landlord now for they can clean for me. I have to clean the frontage of my place and all. And that also the help for me to get, but that again no means the city council not supposed to do the work. Let's move now to the big one. Yesterday, finally, the rapper LAJ winner Amadou Alhaji Ba being appear yesterday in the Bo Magistrate Court and for answer to question. Remember, say LAJ and Prezo Kuruma both were they don't give them bench warrant after they fail for make the appearance. The previous time with the court being forget the sitting, and yesterday finally they appear. And well, the breaking news here is the two individual magistrate H.J. Brima don't remand LAJ and Prezo Kuruma at the Bo Correctional Center. Wow. So yes, well, the accused person them the case says that they remanded to LAJ when a rapper and Prezo Kuruma, the acting president of SLIDU, on allegations we get to do with cyberbullying and insulting conduct. Now the accused person and now defendants be arraigned on 3 count charge where I don't make mention of cyberbullying and insulting conduct, so there's a contrary to section 44(1) of B and also section 44(2) of the Cyber Security and Crime Act. According to the particulars of the offense, LAJ and Prezo Kuruma on the 21st March, then say Nabo City, southern provinces of the Republic of Sierra Leone, they allegedly caused a video where it goes circulated on social media through a computer system with the intent for insult the complainant and cause unnecessary anxiety. Now the prosecution for the alleged LAJ referred to the mayor of Kenema, Thomas Bayo, as a well, the word that is there is constitution is a bastard child. And then say during the initial court appearance, both the defendants been failed for appear. We've been prompt issuance of the bench warrant upon the application by the counsel for the complainant. Now today the hearing, the defense counsel in Amadi UCC, where they represented the Prezo Kuruma, raised preliminary objection. As I mistake say the particular of the offense for the 3 count. Then he said in very answer to the statement of the offense, he also added that the defendant not be personally serve the provided letter to LAJ and Prezo Kuruma will be make the bench warrant. So amidst all of that one, the after the submission, Magistrate H.J. Brima withdrew the file for the ruling and also the order for make the remand both LAJ and Prezo Kuruma. So the matter don't be adjourned to the 8th April after the Easter holiday for further hearing. So LAJ and Prezo Kuruma then currently they behind bars na the Bo Correctional Center, Usman.
Yeah, we see the news also circulate we say LAJ be described for travel go na Gambia where they arrested at the Freetown International Airport. We also see Prezo Kuruma have been very vocal over the course of the past weeks them. And these are two senior people in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, the one is the acting president of DJ's Union.
And LAJ he gets influence. I mean you can't mention musicians them in Sierra Leone without mentioning LAJ in the top 2. So this could be very hard on supporters of of LJ and Prezo Koroma.
Yeah, particularly when I understand there is a lot of shows there where he already don't get booked for Good Friday, Easter.
And I remember for say, I think the mayor of Kenema Obo, we don't suspend LJ from participating in
Thomas Bayo. So that's the matter here, but we'll continue for follow up. I mean, give updates on them. But again, let's take one news. U.S. President Donald Trump don't say Iran. They say Iran was the bully on the Middle East, but it's no longer a threat after a 32 days military operation, which he compared to wars going back to World War I. So Donald Trump, they say before, they say Iran then now they be the bully in the Middle East, man. But they say they are no longer a threat.
Reginald, since you start reading the news on Iran, Iran only say that they are not in any negotiation with President Trump in government for end the war. And also up until today, Iran is still saying we are not negotiating with President Trump, we're not negotiating with America to end the conflict. And President Trump now say America can end the war even without any negotiation, a ceasefire deal. Say America gets, they can just decide tomorrow, say, okay, we'd already achieved full objectives them in the war and end them totally. So you say you don't even need Iran for permission for end the war.
That's quite interesting though. But that's all for the breaking news highlight this morning.
All right, Reginald, thank you. Stay with us on Epic Radio 99.3 FM and all the major social media handles. This is not the Epic Morning Show.
Baby, where don't woke me at, where don't make me feel like say I'm not man enough, I no get nothing for offer. So all the party will look down on me, where don't make me feel like say the life no go become something, and they walked away. All the people will promise for help me, they say come office today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. The story not just the same, but I refuse to give up. I kept on hoping, I kept believing. Now everything don't change. Me brother see me life now, it don't better now. Famous standing name now. You know go fit say, you don't know me now. Anytime I like a flight to Dubai now. Hey, with me baby now. Anything I like, I they buy now. Turn down, cause me I let it turn down, I let it run down. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead, I need to stop for nothing. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead, I need to stop for nothing. For this one where we there, people go come inside you life. Some go come for stay, and some go come and go. The reason why someone go stay, now only God know. The reason why someone go, now God himself know. Me brother, me I don't go regret. If you decide for go, it's happened for a reason. Now only God know. What do you get for no say?
Okay, welcome back to the show. So we can look at the PPRC latest order on the Salone main opposition political party, the APC, not for hold them planned rerun of lower level elections them na different polling centers them where we get sort of violence and misconduct. So we know say the party national secretariat on the 30th of March just last month signed by the party national secretary general lawyer Lansana Doumbouya be sort of send a permission notice, a public notice to the Salone Police and PPRC for ahead of the party planned rerun of lower level elections where they be scheduled for happen just this Saturday on the 4th of April. Then we see another press release from the PPRC saying they will halt all the lower level elections, the planned rerun of the lower level elections of the APC because of issues them we currently go on, refer to petitions and more. So waiting this mean for the APC moving forward, just months ago to talk about the PPRC finding the APC over statements of different members of the APC don't make, and now talking about the PPRC suspending the APC's planned rerun of lower level elections them, and we will discuss this inside the Epic Morning Show today, and what this mean for the APC, as we all know for say the APC currently they are representatives in different governance levels. They, I mean, sit in councils, local councils, in parliament, all currently on boycott. Is this another blow for the APC? And if the PPRC don't suspend the APC's planned lower level elections, then what do it go mean for the party calendar already where they don't set up? I mean, let's say this go on for the next 1 week or 2 weeks. How this will affect the APC calendar of events? This is not the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us.
Baby, where don't broke me at, where don't make me feel like say I'm not man enough, I no get nothing for offer. So all me party will look down on me, where don't make me feel like say my life no go become something, yeah. And they walked away, all the people will promise for help me. They say come office today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. The story not just the same, but I refuse to give up. I kept on hoping, I kept believing. Now everything don't change. You better see me life now. It don't better now. Famous standing name now. You know go fit say, you don't know me now. Anytime I like a flight to Dubai now. Hey, with me baby now. Anything I like, now they buy now. Turn up, cause me I let it turn down. I let it run down. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead. I never stop for nothing. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead. I never stop for nothing. For this one where we there, people go come inside you life. Some go come for stay, and some go come and go. The reason why someone go stay, now only God know. The reason why someone go. Now God himself know. Me brother, me I don't go regret. If you decide for go, it's happened for a reason. Now only God know. What you get for no say, it's never the end. Cause the downfall of the man no, not to the end of the life. And then they give up, and then they turn down. Every day and they turn up. See me color, it pop up. Famous not the name now. You know what say, you don't know me now. Now me so this can't the party now. Even you.
Okay, introducing Haji Hassan Kamara Esquire from the APC Interim Emergency Management Committee. Good morning, welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning, sir.
Well, let's start off with an overview. How the APC see the suspension of the planned lower level elections, the run of different lower level elections in centers?
Well, In a way, it makes sense. Now, I make obviously PPRC day for regulate, political parties, because for we already look at the time. We need to do this, we need to do that, So because of that, we won't go straight into the rerun of the world elections. They will be contentious, But then look and say people they don't petition. Some of them what's then the way they before them now, we don't know how they get for rule. So there is no point in doing a rerun and then later then go still determine or make a decision on some of them what's then they. So now I make basically now advice. The advice say let we put a hold on the one and they in the meantime while to the focus on the possibility of conducting the constituency elections where there are no issues, basically. So we not feel bad about it. It's a guide.
So it's justifiable. The PPRC order for hold.
Absolutely,
is justifiable.
Absolutely. I agree with that 100%.
But was the APC ready for this rerun? Because waiting are the security protocols them where the APC don't put in place for prevent the violence we see happen and then different polling station and they waiting for we don't be different if we don't rerun the elections on Saturday.
Waiting for be different. Basically, the initial election, 446 wards right across the whole country. So obviously the security, apparatus was a bit stretched. You understand? So you can only get like 2 or 3 security personnel in each ward. We're limited. But with this limited amount of, rerun elections, forget a lot more security personnel concentrated in various wards here. So it will serve as a deterrent and also try for quell some of the incidents that will take place in the past elections.
But people will say, for example, the APC wants for hold internal party elections them. For make the international community, if you say the APC is internally peaceful, given we get boycotts already in local in governance.
Well, they are completely unrelated. The boycott and the internal affairs completely different. So the party decide for boycott for obvious reasons, but that not mean say we for full and full foot and see that we not do nothing. We get we internal processes them, we get we internal elections them for conduct, and ultimately we get forget we flag bearer. So we need for proceed with the elections there. We not get nothing for do with the external matters of boycotting governance.
There were also widespread claims for, say, the elections in different polling stations them during the last lower level elections, general lower level elections, people in different areas with the claim for, say, people we not even deserve for win, then get winnings them. Waiting to be apparatus, we don't put in place for make sure say this rerun will actually be free and fair.
Well, I don't know that they determine whether entitled for win or whether not entitled for win. So basically, APC, we're not a democratic party, so we put processes in place. So we then conduct election. If somebody win, if he say not get right for win, you petition to the internal independent elections complaint board. And then they look into the petitions them, look at the evidence, listen to witnesses them, and then they can make a determination. Are the only body that they will get right for overturn the result where we publish. So as IEMC, now waiting the presiding officer and the coordinators and say, now we they take.
All right, so let's go now for a very short break. He's still there with the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us.
Famous to all the baby where they woke me at. Where don't make me feel like say I'm not man enough. I no get nothing for offer. So all the party will look down on me. Where don't make me feel like say my life no go become something. And they walked away. All the people will promise for help me. They say come office today, tomorrow next tomorrow. The story not just the same, but I refuse to give up. I kept on hoping, I kept believing. Now everything don't change. Me brother see me life now. They don't get better now. Famous standing name now. You know go fit say you don't know me now. Anytime I like a flight to Dubai now. Hey, with me baby now. Anything I like now they buy now. Turn up, cause me and they turn down and then they run down. I'm looking forward to provide a future. I'm moving ahead. I never stop for nothing. I'm looking forward to provide a future. You sabi Benny.
I will tell you that Solomon is fast food love than though.
Baba, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine. Now salon here that they make
Epic
them.
Radio.
They make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. Where they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. You find for big person, it they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch,
Epic
even
Radio.
them serve as dinner. Benny Mix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Members say Benny Mix then a packet and they write PLC panel. Benny Mix they all sign as a for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, call number 44 Battle Street, Peton, or call on 078 134 541
Epic Radio.
661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
Some moments can call for calm, others can demand for energy. And with Karel, you get the best of the two worlds. For tea lovers them, Karel Aroti Premium Blend, they deliver true quality in every
Epic
cup.
Radio.
The leaf they come out from high mountain area there. This premium black tea strong, natural and full of character. It will give you one different taste and fresh feeling. We go deal with you all day. With 100 tea bag na every pack, you go always get more for enjoy and safe for share. Karel Aroti, feel the freshness of nature in every sip. And when you need energy for power you day, just take Aro Cafe. Made from 100% pure premium coffee. Aro Cafe, rich and
Epic
gets
Radio.
fine smell. One cup will help you stay energetic and active all day. Quick for share and good for any time and any size. Two great choices and one trusted name.
Epic
Karel
Radio.
with a bring premium tea and coffee for every environment.
Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Introducing Eugene Momo, Senior Outreach Officer na the Political Parties Regulation Commission. Mr. Momo, good morning. Welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning. Good morning, Epic, and good morning to Fambul Radio. Listen and watch me.
Why did PPRC decide for all that the APC for halt the APC for make them halt the rerun of the lower level elections?
Thank you very much. For Fambul, probably they listen or they watch we like not know within a PPRC and the work they do. PPRC and the Political Parties Regulation Commission, and we work now for regulate, supervise, and monitor the affairs of conduct of political parties as enshrined in the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Act Number 6 of 1991. Well, to your question, the All People's Congress made all the world elections, and after the election, as stated in Article 43 of the APC Constitution, if you get issues or concern, we emanate from the elections, and they will say 72 hours after the conduct of the elections, if you get any issues with the election, you can send an issue to the IECB, where Article 43 of the APC Constitution become clear when the Independent Elections Complaints Board, where that complaint board then they look at issues them we happen, like a sort of like do the PPRC work for do hearing to issues that people and bring come forward to them.
So how many complaints did we get after the last lower level elections?
So we know they get receive complaint directly after the first exhaust, because we want to see political parties them as institutions that we functional where you get a complaint address them first with you, with your party. There's a likelihood that your party will solve the problem, not to pass you come directly to the PPRC. So that not be the instruction, and that not be the rules and regulation, and that's also within the APC constitution. When you get issue, go first now your party, and ensure say they exhaust you all structures of the party, you exhaust them, and ensure say you complain and be able to address them. In case you never address them, then you can bring them to the PPRC. So now so be happen. So issues and the IECB receive petitions then from members of the party, and they will say if the ruling where the IECB give you're not glad or you're not okay with that ruling, then you can bring your complaints come to PPRC.
How many complaints you now receive?
So now the IECB don't end them, then the investigation, and we don't begin receive petition. And the petition and will they receive now petition where the IECB already we don't look at, then okay. So you need out a direct petition to the commission. You first don't go to the IECB. If you're not okay with the decision, then you can bring the petition come to PPRC. So for now, as of yesterday, we don't receive 33 petitions them from members of the party, and then we close the window today. It was the 12th midday for receive petition. So after then on Tuesday we will begin to look at then issues and small issues that way members of the party don't send to the commission, winning or gladly with the decision with the IECB take.
So put simply, the petitions that I make the PPRC order APC for hold the run of lower level. So
one is the advice, say they will go to the next stage of the election when at the constituency. So we advise them, say, they don't conduct constituency election wards them we get issues, wards they will get small chamot, or wards they would receive petition for. Because go conduct constituency, then inside the constituency, yeah, wards the way still not settled. Then in the area of the rerun, because the party will put out a notice, say them for do a rerun on Saturday, we still advise them, say, the commission will still receive petition. And the areas that we go see one do rerun, there is a possibility that the commission receive petition for the areas and for the wards and so you can't go ahead and do a rerun at the wards and so for that reason we advise them for put on hold to the rerun, and we look at them petition that we don't receive. It's impossible to say the decision where IECB take, possible to say PPRC itself can take that the same decision, but again advise for me and put on hold to that rerun. The wise we look at issues them we don't receive so far. So we still receive petition like I said earlier, and 12 o'clock midday
this afternoon.
12 o'clock midday we close the.
Yeah, but you don't think say okay, but how long this una go take for solve the issues there? So how long you think it go take?
Well, we no see time now for instance at the moment, so we not go in any way derail the progress of the party. So we go look at same issues there as quick as. It's not about being fast, but ensure say you will address the issues that properly. We know they rush at things. We ensure say because we look at a cohesive party, look at a party where both not go there inside. So we go for take time small and look at them petition. Like I said earlier, on Tuesday, next week Tuesday, we begin do the hearing, and the hearing we do now the regions then, just like we will be doing for the SLPP. We go now the regions then. So for example, we go now the Northwest region. The district that already inside our Northwest region, all the wards that we did, we come now region there and we look at them and petitions then they.
Well, what's not the response of the APC with regards to this on our latest order? They say, okay, we know they run the elections.
Well, the All People's Congress, a law-abiding party, and now the party we don't listen to the directives, and the advice with the commission on the offer. So yes, the party. Okay, with that decision, with the advice where the commission gives to the party, because we, as I said earlier, we're a regulating body and we look at political party, for get that kind of award, who side both not go come out. So definitely they go definitely okay with whatever we direct the party for do, or whatever we advise the party for do.
Okay, maybe I come to Mr. Kamara from the APC for. But how you think say this gets for affect the APC calendar of events? You think that you will get, let's say, a carry on for the next 1 week or the next 2 weeks or let's say months? It will affect the APC calendar of events?
Well, there are possibilities. Say yes, it will affect the APC calendar, but again, which I want to say now, PPRC they try for. The advice say let we not go ahead with the rerun.
Advice on order?
Now advice, they advise. Eugene said don't talk now. Advice, they advise. PPRC need to impose on we. They not allow do anything with the outside of the constitution. Then a regulatory body, the regulatory make sure say we do the right thing. If we want to do anything out of the way, then Kimbri will come back and guide we say, So the advice we say, because some of them and what they are going on, they already petitioned and they before them. So will make sense for go on them. Then later then go make a determination will be contrary to the result we don't get. And also the thinking will be they get, say now only after we don't complete all the ward elections, including the rerun, they'll proceed to the constituency. But now they actually advise. Say just because we the halt then rerun not necessarily mean say we not for proceed with the constituency elections.
And when we go for happen? The constituency.
Well, the party they don't advise now. Say the party can look into that. So it's up to we now for let we sit down and plan and put out a date for constituency elections, whilst PPRC they look at them petitions there. So then they obviously they eat too much into the time. So by the time PPRC they don't, until it will be very close to the time of the do constituency elections them. So we need to waste that much time.
So how long una expect this for take? How long the APC it will be okay for the APC? How long una go okay with? 1 month, 2 months?
For waiting for take.
For the APC, the PPRC done with all of the petition there.
No, well, PPRC they try for because we get a meeting with them on Friday. Then say they try as best as possible for expedite, and I made they do them on a regional basis. Like for instance, Western region, all the petition over there they sit down here for morning, then prepare for sit down for morning till net. So if they're able for do inside 1-2 days, then done, move to the next region, and at 5 regions they will get here. So they look at possibly 2 weeks max. I believe say them go done, then conclude, and then we're able for proceed.
It's about 2 weeks max.
Well, I might not give a time frame now, but like I said earlier, we will ensure say we handle then petition they are quick, and we know say time an important variable, but also when you look at like I said earlier, that cohesive party, we say because of time, you go rush things because we plant here on top loss because at the end of it you see the rush at the end of it for Cambian back. So we are aware say time, like I say, very important, but we need to take with time and address them problems there and address them issues there. Just like I say we do with the SLPP, the same process, then go first, then call a rec, from the rec, then get issues, then come back to the commission, and at the end of the day, they may end them election on a good note. Same also the same thing would apply to the People's Congress.
We end the APC, we end their own in a good note.
The SLPP,
the lower level elections.
The elections, yes, like I said earlier, then we get petition just like something like this. Then get the rec with them when I then force complaint mechanism. Then say not be okay with them decision where they get been taken. And they can to be PRC and handle them issues. Then they and at the end of the day, the elections been Commonwealth. So, like I said, we proactive, and when we look at them, then complaints there, we can look at them till 4 midnight, till 4 o'clock in the morning. Sorry, because we are aware say time not in our favor, and we want to ensure say we address all the problems and the way they come to the commission. So, like I say, we still receive the petition, and after we go send them to the party after today, although it's by 12 midday, we don't close the window. We go send them to the party and make the party see how the petition would receive, how we look like a sort of a dashboard. Like we, the lawyer IGC, we get a meeting last Friday, and inside this meeting we'll be discuss and look at things that we go help for aid the election process, and one of them for the address of petition, and also for put on all to constituencies them towards them constituency that way wards them we think get small problem, So some of them here will be discussed now the last Friday meeting with the All People's Congress.
Yeah, but is the PPRC concerned for say the APC planned rerun if we don't be violent or peaceful?
Well, I mean, I no go camp here and say the rerun for be violent and peaceful.
But you think if the APC don't put things them in place for
what
making
they
it
look
peaceful?
at? Well, I'm not a member of the People's Congress. I don't know whether they don't put things in place for.
But the
elections.
PPRC is regulating.
So yes, we regulate, but
party.
they regulate again. You get a limit. You know, go see, go watch within the internal. You know, we they did back and ensure say they follow democratic principle, just like we would advise them now. Because if you go ahead with the hearing, then it possible say we get petitions. Then we now their words and want go do hearing. So we call them. We they observe, we they out and call them back. You know. When I need to put on all and on wait until we address them problems, then when I can proceed now with the run of the words, the elections and the.
You mentioned democratic principles.
Yes.
Has the APC been following democratic principles?
Well, yes, because if you look at the last election, the last lower level election, this one way done better than that one because for this one, I'll just like when the SLP get a CLI card, then self me get a card, we get a unique QR code where you scan them, it will give you all the detail of the voter, the post where they go. So yes, progress on they made, you know, in the area of for ensure say they get to the model and they abide to democratic principle within the internal and politics.
Yeah. Make I come to the lawyer in the studio. You think in organizing lower level elections, internal party elections, the APC they do better than the SLPP?
Yeah, 100%, definitely. Well, we all see now, not to like first now social media day, we see images of Sonko, Alala, you know.
Like we see in the last lower level elections of the APC.
Yeah, but they are isolated. You cannot compare. You know, like what you see now, the SLPP, they own, even during the election, somebody who's supposed to preside over the election, hold the mic, they direct people out for votes. Other person can jog mic now and say, no, not to so, give them different order. No, we not operate like that. In fact, we get this voter education and sensitization.
Yeah, in the APC too, see the last term, maybe reports of ballot stuffing.
Well, reports, yeah.
Well, so it did actually happen because even we were also very Epic Radio with it, and the videos them circulate widely on social media where show people with the counts, the ballot stuff in votes them.
Yes, in every election, obviously extremely difficult for it to be 100% perfect. But what they say now is at least 85 to 90% were very, very successful. So if you watch the petitions, they not reach about 10%. So 446 wards across the whole country, you only get less than 100 petitions. That's a huge success. You know, you go school, you go take exam, you get 85-90% now A star or A plus. So very, very successful. You can never get 100% in elections because you already make the rules for the conduct of the elections. It's not possible for it everywhere at the same time. You get for recruit and train people, and some of them people they're not be up to the task. Some of the presiding officers naturally one or two of them became compromised, but that spoil the fun. The overall election, including the people all we observe, including PPRC, and say much better than the last one where we've been doing.
And the next lower level elections, they aim at 100% success.
Well, this is not the most difficult one, the ward election. The constituency election, by the time they get there, they get to delegate list already. And then 132 constituencies as compared to 446 wards. We will get more security personnel at each station, more election staff, everything will be, better and tighter. So we'd expect at least 95% to 99% because you can never get 100%. But again, as a safeguard, now we could get the Independent Elections Complaints Board. Anybody we aggrieved at the end of any election get the right for petition. And that body they get the mandate for overturn any result where them feel say there were irregularities like we say ballot stuffing and things like that. So the process for make people get confidence in the electioneering process. At the end of all of that, if you're still not happy, you go to the regulators.
What are those processes for make people get confidence in electioneering?
Like they say, because in the past, people they say, politics not see don't let them bail over you. Why see they don't announce results? Done. You know, but we now, with the confidence we give the people, even after we don't announce results, if you get evidence, now you suppose for win, but for XYZ, you the petition that result day. And the confidence also is that if the rule in your favor, then can overturn the result where we publish in your favor. So all that they forgive people in confidence, say, well, if you will go into election, you don't need for fights, you don't need for be violent. Just gather your evidence. At the end of the election, you petition. And that's not the purpose. All for safeguard the credibility and the integrity of the elections.
And that is something you see in the SLPP?
Well, I not see I know they see but in the past elections we me watch from social media because me not good, me know to be one of the observers them, which are seen on social media. No, I didn't see that at all.
Okay, Mr. Momo, you think moving to 2028 ahead of 2028 elections, the APC party has been showing that they are ready to participate in the 2028 elections?
Well, that's Stefanoki and I'm not going to answer that one because we get a mandate, and we mandate now for regulate, supervise, and monitor the affairs or conduct of political parties. We know they for determine whether, like I say, we rule our PPRC now like the referee, you know, then the ECSL and then at the coach. I'm sorry, then at the coach, we are the coach, then at the referee. So we responsibility and for ensure say we prepare our players the well for face the match.
Because just months ago, the PPRC suspend the APC, suspend the activities of the APC after they not pay the fine, and this latest halting of the lower level.
So like I said, that day within the mandate, we have to go look at the regulatory power of the commission, and the APC being contravened Section 39, we are the Code of Conduct. You know, we find the People's Congress because as a body, we charge with that responsibility for ensure say we get a safe space, you know, democratic space we will be conducive for all 17 registered political parties for operate. So before that fine, we will get a meeting. When I been last year, November 11th, where we called both the APC and the SLPP to they may send out messages and we not be the organ well for society, statements that will bring both a problem in our society. So we call them to a meeting, whose we go display snippets of videos and audios them we make on our social media. So immediately after the meeting, the body parties may commit to peace, say that they will desist from then till and day. You know, so at the end of the day, we find them after that meeting. I'm sorry, we warn them because the codes of conduct say when a political party breach any of the provision within the codes, when at the use of thugs, use of profane, incendiary statements, provocative songs that will bring both in a country, the destroy incumbent campaign material, the law say with one force, then fine. So we warn them on to the APC and the SLPP. Then about 2 weeks after that engagement, we've been see what will happen. We've been find both the APC and the SLPP, and then later again we've been find the All People's Congress, and they may fail for me the deadline, and we'll be suspend the activities of the party. So we now for regulate political party, we now will determine whether we really look at whether they're ready for the 2028 elections or not. Where they play a part as a regulatory body, just like what they do now, for look at concerns and where they happen within the party. They also don't receive a number of petitions, and we know they allow accept any petition where the IECB be not look at. And when you compare both the content of them and petition, and some will tell you say the IECB say for do it on. As some areas them, and the petitioner would say, no, no need for doing on evidence, and the way we should say election will not happen in the area, then as well as area they would say no, you are not for doing on. Then petitioner would say yeah, no, the areas they are so we need for doing on there because they get evidence where they should say the areas and they go not for happen not for happen because they don't everything go on well there. So and they get the evidence with them bring so. Now, some of them content here we don't receive so far. The past weeks, we members of the All People's Congress they bring to the commission. You know, we come out from the the election, from the issue. So like I will recently monitor the process, the ward election, and we be get one or two concerns also from, and we monitor and we get for do with small chamot, change of venue, like some ballot boxes have been destroyed, and some other disagreements will be happen. We still be monitor the process. So like I said, just from that elections, the members that we know, okay, we agreed with with the process being sent to the IECB, and the IECB self will be don't receive them self report when I be last week Friday, and then we look at the content we then present to the commission and issues them the matrix of petition and we then self don't handle and waiting up the decisions and we then take. So far at this point with the All People's Congress, in the year of them the lower level elections. Like as I just say, this ward election are the most difficult part of the election, because as you say, when you miss some, you miss out. Because now this first stage now they form the electoral college. Because when you after this ward election, you get the next set of delegates and when they go to the constituency. So most them they can get what they call camp within the party. Say, I'm a camp this and this camp and this camp and this. So the idea from the ward election, then camp don't begin form. So if you miss out, if you as then can put them as you can't miss out, then you don't miss everything, because then delegates and then they go to the next set of the election winner for going to the constituency. So as we end this as the party they complete this stage of the election, the tension or will be lessened, because like I said, these are the most difficult parts of the election winner, the world election.
Anything foresee to Fambul or the listen as we go for break?
Well, what I go say no more to Fambul, the listen, and also to the members of the All People's Congress that make them hold on. The commission they look at concerns we get for do with the election, and also people or members of the party go you say we not get time again, because area we've been give directives to the party who say they extend them and 6 months period. So people say go you say time not in our favor, we need for faster the process, because 6 months is plenty, but it will come soon. But no worry, the commission will ensure say we address them issues and they well, and the party go forward with them lower level elections.
Council, as we go for break.
Yes, what me want say no more is to not allow anybody for twist any information. The suggestion or advice by PPRC for let we halt we rerun elections them. The party wholeheartedly accepts that. In my own personal opinion, it make 100% sense. In the meantime, whilst they look into the rerun, then we go to plan and prepare for we constituency elections. There we no get no issues no day. Like I say, 132 constituencies. So if 100 day we no get no rerun, no petition, so can the plan and prepare for do then level of elections then day, whilst PPRC they look into them petitions there.
Okay, let's go now for a very short break. It's still with the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Listen to we around the world on myepiconline.com, the World Radio app, that's Radio Garden. Also the live on Facebook and YouTube. Stay with us.
You sabi Benny Mix?
I can tell you, that Solomon is first food love than though.
Baba, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and
Epic
fine. Now salon here than they make them. Now he make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. They fine for big person. It they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even them self as dinner. Benny Mix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Member say Benny Mix then a packet and they write PLC panel. Benny Mix they all sign as a for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, call number 44 Battle Street, Piton, or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648
Epic
or
Radio
088 077 678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
You need a bank that cares about you. We are here to lend a hand, and we will place no one above you. Modern Bank can make easy
Epic
whatever
Radio.
your dreams may be. Bloom Bank will get you there. Blooming together, we'll walk with you every step of the way. Banking with
Okay, let's take calls to now. You can call me on 079 994 993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. We'll look at PPRC, the latest action against the APC for stop them from holding the lower level elections. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Usman. Malaika Stevens, a call from Scandinavia Forward.
Malaika, good morning. Go ahead.
Yes, so if I may ask Mr. PPRC here. Now, formally, the PPRC considered as a bulldog going on the bite. You know, it's not be the defending ourselves so and not get their powers. But if I may ask, now they don't amend the laws of the PPRC and we have been given powers. But do you have, is it in your jurisdiction, you know, to tap in national elections if there are any irregularity, any suspected of irregularities? You are talking about ballot and destruction of ballots and so forth and so on. Do you have that power to tap into that election and say this is not right or wrong? Yeah.
Malaika, thank you. 079 994 993. Call we inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show this morning. We look at PPRC action against the APC for stop them from holding them planned rerun of lower level elections. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Usmama.
Anamta, good morning.
Thank you very much, my brother. I listen this APC fellow. They say the election wouldn't do 90-something% successful. But I understand say that they don't cancel all the elections, they will do a rerun. So when you do something correct, 90% or more, what do you need now for them to cancel all for them to do a rerun back? Now, based on the statement, then what I want to advise this same APC, but most of this problem they go on so I blame Una APC. Because when I be doing sound footy, most of them suffering how people they go through. They need to go through them. But because of Una negligence, selfishness, and greed, then they deal people they suffer so. Because if you have a strong opposition, man, then guys they put on the toes. But you're very unfortunate, my brother. So Una put our house together. Tell me on a favor. Una put our house together. Una the backside on yourself. Una the undermine on yourself. Then they leave to this. And you know go make una succeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Anamta. 079 994 993. Call we inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, but this is not the Lion.
The Lion, go ahead. Good morning.
You know, Pale, Allah help we. You know, when they make the APC, you know, when I come, people and they really suffer in this country. People and they really constrained. When I need to see young man they go inside gutter, when I need to see who picking the way they go to school, we na tramadol and everything. When I need to see the suffering of the people, when I need to see how people in the worker, when I not able to come to one. Let people able to support, when I able to come out from this bondage here. When I not able to come to one, let we people and chin up. You know, let we able to stand, we able to vote. Some of we don't say we need to vote because of what you do. We can wait and look how una self. Una look how they suffer through this government. Una look the punishment. Una self the truth. Una self not able to realize. Una self not able to come. Una see how people in the suffer. Una see how people in the country. Una see how people in the suffer. Una self. Una try. Una try cancel and be awake. Thank you.
All right, thank you. 079 994 993. Call we inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
You name inside the call from?
Pamusa Dwazak.
Pamusa, go ahead.
And I hear my brother say the election it come out about 80% or 90%. That's not one. So for now, me they ask you, the past election, who have been they cry for? How much percent they give to 2023 election? How much percent you go give to them? And the number 3, for that APC come to one, then they not go easy because that be why they take OTJ, then they work for the people of this country, but because of them fail for do this, and the people then swear they on the party, pass and complain, they make apology to the people for say We fail now as we as opposition. If they do this, billahi the way go open. So now that's what I get to.
All right, thank you. 079-994-993. Call we inside the Epic Morning Show this morning. We look at the latest PPRC action against the APC. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. This is Abakar from Pomo.
Bakar, go ahead. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, Bakar, go ahead.
I can always see from ever since in history of we life who they understand. These are the worst executive ever we APC get. And not like opposition, and not like APC where we know where them vibrant, where they stand, they turn up for do the right thing. And not even feel safe. And when you watch, even the PPRC, waiting that happens soon. The worst thing happened to the SLPP. We see how the PPRC now then themselves go for conduct the election indeed. We see how the PPRC then stand. We see them they give petition to the APC, they come with this. But we know this thing a game now in the play. But I tell you, these are the worst executive ever. The APC is a powerful party. But this executive where they lead this party are the worst. Thank you.
079-994-993. Call we inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Add your voice to the conversation. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
You name inside the call from?
Ibrahim Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, Commander Chibu.
I said to Allah why they pray 5 daily prayer. Then 2 girls them, me I respect them. And the PPRC man, at any time he get chance for Kawatalo, not ask someone say who is Commander Jibu. I'm working for legal aid board. You talk and a family, you show your responsibility. Although the journalist ask you, and then 2 get here, let public hearing, who will they call out the take time. Today, I impressed over the radio because the radio is quiet, no noise. There come some people that kick out and they jam themselves. The man from All People's Congress, I pay respect to you. The statement where Usman Ibrahim Maradi asked for no defense. If they ask no suspend, and now regulation now somebody his father. If they ask him, thank you very much, me not Commander Jibo. The only thing, who want the call so now very be careful. APC, they will put their house to control, like how SLPP put their house to control. Yeah? For me, if they are respect them, and an independent civil society, we are an independent body. Accept to God, accept to Allah. But anytime you can have a you say no more Commander Jibo. It's a household name. I don't hold mic for 20 years. Government in, government out. Or, anyway, I didn't know.
All right, thank you, Commander Jibu. 079-994-993. Call we inside the Epic Morning Show. Add your voice to the conversation. Look at the PPRC latest action against the main opposition APC. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Good morning, Usman Mara. Now, Paconte, the call from Obgong.
Paconte, go ahead. Good morning.
APC not the behave like saying opposition. If they behave like saying opposition, they not go get the election and they threat themselves. They don't form threat themselves. Look what people they suffer in the country. Now they for put their house in order. When they put their house in order, people go gladly for them say, the people they are the KFC. But they ain't no more self-respectful for themselves. Therefore, country one day unite. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Paconte. 079-994-993. Call we inside the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Chief Mara, how are you, sir? Na Suleiman.
Suleiman, good morning.
Yeah, me brother, I want to ask me the PPRC ban. And talk about 17 political party register. I want to ask them, this past election will be. Now them being the condition then for many other 16 political parties no stand for election. All of the political parties they not be fulfill what they're supposed to do. And if in a 17 political party, then the condition would PPRC for make, where then going to get chance for stand election. Then for APC, I think they still the advice what President Kumar been get during what is happening vice president up to today, that cancer they inside today. Then get for pull up or then get for adjust. For me, then see the young way, but we were the call. I don't think say we get for beg anybody for them here. And what in them one thing they do. Needless for me to beg them. But for command them because and we then they use for me then go in a position. I tell you nothing,
Suleiman, thank you. 079-994-993. Call we inside the Epic Morning Show to look at the latest PPRC action against the APC. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Usman Mara.
Your name and inside the call from?
Listener Flash Me Thunder from Brooklyn.
All right, go ahead.
APC, I need to make them come together as one because the way how they spend money too much, I think that kind of money they spend so they need for come as one for me and left for spending kind of money because if you don't want all the sessions then at the end they can't say that maybe we won. I think they waste their resources and for try for put themselves.
Okay, thank you so much. 079-994-993. Call we inside the Epic Morning Show. We'll look at the latest PPRC action against the APC. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Yeah, good morning. This is Almami.
You call from Usai?
Yeah, I call from KC.
Go ahead, Almami.
Lagos bless we. One thing we still for realize for any serious nation when this institution them feel or take responsibility, give them own positive contribution to that nation. That a destruction and distraction will even lead to confusion. Call on all institutions for positive contribution towards this nation in development one. All the one that were in the head of any institution, if they not give a positive contribution, it will lead to confusion, destruction, and destabilization. And let me not forget the education, like a foundation for any serious nation. Or let the teacher them go get a passion, or let them go able to share to teaching them to education. They forget segregation. We all for pay attention on education and also sanitation. The country don't filthy. We get so many blockages and you see the council at any time. We expect rain for calm and the flood in the gutter they all block. Then we all give your own contribution. Now we communities them. Now we side the way they decide. If you know to that, it will be in destruction. God bless we all for we positive contribution and then we use the conscience positively and we should all learn from the past and not so repeat those things that have kept us back for over so many years backward. Bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. 079-994-993. Call we inside the Epic Morning Show this morning. We had PPRC action against the APC for holds the lower level elections. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and inside the call from?
Aaron calling from the East Coast.
Go ahead. 1 minute.
Yeah, my brother, the issue of this PPRC, you know, the APC know the worth of PPRC. Some of them parastatally, when the APC be in power, they will neglect them parastatally, they will neglect PPRC. Now the SPP they use them full for APC. They use them and use the PPRC full big time. This is not the works of the SPP of the government. And they use the PPRC against the APC. But they are aware. See, one day the government will come on power when the APC get for take over. Really get for people get for talk because no matter what, so Nagi get for happen. Thank you, my brother.
Let's take a few more calls and wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. You call me now on 079-994-993. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Good morning.
You name inside the call from?
Lamin Samuel Koyato.
Lamin, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes. People they make like I say will not be there 2028. The SLPP been disorganized till 2028 election, till 2018 elections. So for say them in peaceful, now they not so true. If you don't vote a government in, and the government go to do what you want. You for stand up to that government and tell them, say, what I vote you for, not to whom you do so. So I pull APC out of this. Because they see clearly how they intimidate the man. They now they shift the blame to APC. Then the way they do so, you know, get nothing for those governments. Because there are anything they want for do, now bulldoze the bulldoze. So now stop for the blame APC, think don't triangle, if APC be together, and APC, you don't vote for this government and you say they're not correct. Talk to them, protest against them. Come use APC panel. Because now they see clearly how they intimidate them. As for PPRC, who will not so can say they get hidden agenda for APC. Thank you.
Let's take a few more calls and wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Call we on 079-994-993. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You name and say you call from?
I know someone too.
All right, go ahead. 1 minute.
Yeah. We really want to let PPRC let them understand the steps to the because them Boku party and the way they do now they all the cause the incitement between APC and SDP. This country is too small for get plenty political parties there. So let us scrutinize the conditions there in terms of policies then. Let this country have the benefit to the now. And that's it.
All right. 079-994-993. You there with the Epic Morning Show. We're live on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, Choice FM in eastern parts of Freetown, World Radio app, that's Radio Garden, and we're also live on Facebook and YouTube. Call me on 079-994-993. Hello, good morning.
Yes, boy from Godrich.
Go ahead, boy. 1 minute.
Yes, I think if I were APC, they realize that there are procedures. If I extrapolate them court for say to the national elections, therefore don't take the petition to court, like how they do with PPRC now. Also for call international community, can make tripartite, all that things. There are procedures. So moving forward, let me go by the procedures stipulated by law, stipulated by the constitution, as we enter different phases of election. 2028 election, it don't start already. We don't understand. Lower level election are part of 2028 election. So let will be fixed and go by procedures. There are procedures like we will call international community again, then begin put sovereignty, all the thing, final results, all things. Then we go by that. This is a lesson for us. Thank you.
Okay, let's take one more call and wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Call we on 079-994-993. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, I'm on a second program.
You didn't say the confirm.
But let me blame limit too. The man already got him to the election. They all can palaver and call them. You can party, they get them and call them. What about postponing? What like for room? The one in tonight. I thought you got the man small kid will find. So love very good. Come on, the more. If I know left me. You left her. You don't see. And the football no more. Football left you football. Hey, you also have bench of that one. Okay. You can left it. It's like for me. Then give the money to the football. He left to Raul support you. Get Manchester again after that. I'm going to support them. So let's start the game play. AP can go ahead. That a big good big. The more people have to want. When they left them, at least they also continue. I mean, simple, but they go back at this show. They should get their own fact. The other ones are all that one. So that big and big clear book. That's the president. And let's manage.
Okay, thank you. I will not take any more call inside the show. We'll come back to Mr. Studio Guest them for respond to the callers them. Cancel, you want for start?
Yes,
oh, it's okay.
Obviously I'm not going to go into the one that we talk about PPRC. I will just stick to the one that we make mention about APC. The Lion say APC need for come together as one to that people and will support. I think various other callers them obviously express similar sentiment. Let's say the APC, the FET, we need for come together as a strong opposition party, you know, basically looking up to the APC for save this nation. So what me I share with viewers them is the fact that APC they come together. just like the SLPP, it's the lower level elections, they'll not be easy. They may fet. When me want one thing, Eugene self one time. Right now, me and a party. But if we fet for one particular thing, that party we put on a corner first. But they are showing us say the minute we able forget with flag bearer, we know say that this now we leader. Now that they for unite the party. Right now, because everybody wants this one be flag bearer, then they want be flag bearer, then they want be chairman, then they want be secretary. All man they fet for in corner for now. Until that time where the party they reach to a point where they get with flag bearer, who do know say this now we leader, and I get for lead we now everybody get for listen to, I get for unite the party, and I get for take we to 2028 where they win the elections and become the party in power in 2028 by the grace of God. So me just want appeal to people, we members, they let them remain patient and resilient, and the party leadership they work assiduously. You know, beaucoup people they no go understand what in the leadership they do behind the scenes, but they work extremely hard. Especially obviously the acting chairman, because the chairman all day, you know well, but the acting chairman they work very hard. Me know personal experience. That part the gap na morning. You need to sleep 10 and net. So they get meeting them for morning for the past few weeks. If you see gap, you sit down at that in chair. Nothing is up 10 and net. So with the work, the party they work, but obviously constraints then they, you know, because of obvious reasons. We probably are not going to say now, let them not arrest me just now. But by God in power, on a rest assured say, the party they work and will come together and we'll get with flag bearer in 2028. 2026 by the grace of God we go be united and we will follow the leader, and that will take you to 2022 we'll go win the elections. And I think like how Lamin Samora say SLPP then say been disorganized in 2028 elections. You know, obviously it's difficult for we because with people and they feel intimidated. And for the people who they cry say the party no united, the party need they do what you supposed for do. This now we country, the party just they represent as members of opposition. But nothing not stop people and say for voice out. If you feel say things then difficult, una self get the right as a people of this nation for talk, express some una frustration, una anger. Say things they're not correct, things they're wrong, things they're difficult. But you know, see, don't know more left everything say past opposition. You know, we don't see our other nations them. Then they left into opposition. And the people then say then they go to the leadership, go to the government, say Padia na you know with that today. This difficult, then the difficult, then the tough, they are help we. Una self get right for do that. So now go to the government. To be president, Julius Maada Bio, when I talk to her, and I did in the country. If we go through difficulties, when I explain to them, sometimes you go listen. But if we see don't no more say pass opposition, this opposition, that, it will be extremely difficult. But we, on we own part, we try, we level best, and we work assiduously for make sure say we redeem this country come 2028. And somebody suggests PPRC they work against APC. I not subscribe to that because in my own experience, I don't know about previous PPRCs, but this particular one under this particular leadership, now the law then they follow. Every single time we don't go, I agree 100% to the decisions the way they don't take so far. And obviously they don't work against we.
As such, on the finding of the APC, you
agree to yes, them? The party, two parties that don't go see, don't say, let we, you know, be careful with what they say, how they behave and all that thing. And if 1 or 2 weeks after that, we make mistake, then they write for fine we and then give you deadline for pay. If the deadline come or not pay, for the only way they stamp your authority in this country, when you say something, where somebody not do harm, you execute. If the deadline come, they will not pay, then suspend. But even after we don't suspend, we'll go meet her, we'll talk to them, we'll pay, he lift the suspension. So it's not like he did do anything particularly for disenfranchise the APC or for they against the. Me not believe in that. Me not subscribe to that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I will continue for looking if I see any further because the calls them beaucoup. Yeah, Bakal, they say this is not the worst APC executive. That's unfair, you know, because they don't know waiting they go on. Because right now, the difficulty you will get with chairman of the party, you know where. So now the deputy chairman are in the act. With deputy secretary general, they aspire for become flag bearer. So the secretary general now in one green day, get deputy right now. The organizing secretary, instead they aspire for become flag bearer. So instead of the deputy day, even with treasurer and deputy treasurers, they know they. So with national executive right now, a weak because of all the issues and the.
Okay, so you accept for say the APC executive, national executive is weak.
No, in terms of the gaps there, we get gaps them, but irrespective of the gaps that we still be able for manage for do things they were supposed for do for. Imagine conduct election 446 wards across the whole country, and now with the camp plan for go into constituency elections. So we dey on course. So all waiting they happen now like a detour. It's not a complete derailment like how some people in go want suggest. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Momo, as we wrap up.
Yes. Plenty thank you to the people we call. The first one say PPRC them would then be the refer to we say when another dog will know the bet. Yes, he correct. And in 2022 we see the trajectory change. Also don't get more power now for regulate political parties them. So he asked a question, say if we get that power they for put more inside national elections. The PPRC get a mandate. And the mandate now for regulate, supervise, and monitor political parties. Then, we not get answer into conducting the elections and doing it we get for do it elections. So the ECSN had the responsibility that one day. Then the other one say it's a PPRC conduct the elections for the SLPP. We know gap and go conduct election for the SLPP. Now the SLPP come and say they need the support of PPRC for help them for conduct elections. And plenty thank you to Commander Jimbo. And Suleiman say, we get 17 registered political parties. He said, but the past election and not see all them parties them contest. But again, inside in question, he answer and back again. He said, if they don't fulfill the criteria, that yes, the other party they don't be fulfill the criteria and make them not been qualified for take part in the last election. For Aaron Elamin, we say the SLPP they use the PPRC against the APC. What I would tell Fambulna that with the listen. Sometimes they understand issues and they do follow up. Because if you understand issues and the follow up of activities of institution, then will come and say APC SIP they use PPRC against the APC. And again, if you want, you can come at PPRC. We will furnish you with lots of information, for getting rid of some of them things and they will when I get on our aid. Because when you ask questions, people explain, then you can understand. Then Arnold say he said them political party the way they not then they cause problem or the inside between the APC and the SLPP. I don't know if I get that information. I don't know whether I get evidence to that. And he said the country too small for get 17 registered political parties. I make Arnold understand say we operate under a democracy. And as a body, we charge with that responsibility for look at political parties. We not go close political space for anybody. You come, you are registered a political party today, you come to PPRC, you meet the requirements with the registered political party.
How many political parties PPRC don't register over the course of the past, let's say, 2 years?
No, we don't register any political party. But to get a number of them now, we're then at the pipeline. We the process they on for register them. So, and we get 17 at the moment. We get 17 registered political party. We know the close political space. You self, man, you get a political party, you are open, come to the commission as long as you meet the criteria. the requirement to the register. Now democracy operates on that. So basically, if I was to summarize your movement, you come with the commission with the constitution, 3 copies of the constitution, the rules and regulation. You ensure you get not less than 50 members in every district across the country. And if you don't get 5 years this agreement for offices across the region, them 5 offices across the region, 5 years this agreement for each of the offices, then they, and if you don't constitute your various organs of that movement, they will look at your national executives as well as your regional executives, and of course cognizance to 30% placements for women them that they're positioned in. So okay. Not difficult. So if you get the movement, you get the criteria, you follow, you get the requirements I want to mention. The PPRC or register a party. We know they close any political space for anybody. This other one say. He said, make PPRC left APC bro. We're not in our APC the neck. We as a body they look at for ensure say the party do something well. We not will bring problem. Will bring alala. And if you're not a member of the All People's Congress, go on like you get issues and you can't present them to PPRC, then PPRC so we need to look at them because the APC need for go do then go quick one. No, you said not go like that one day. So we're not in our APC the neck with the ensure say then I will partner them, with the exist for political party them. Then I will major constituents them. So whatever tool they do, now for ensure say any tool they do, it come out fine one. Just like who done they do previously. I think that all then okay. Concern here, so I get.
Okay, thank you so much to the guests them for joining me this morning here on the Epic Morning Show. And Eugene Momo, Senior Outreach Officer at the Political Parties Regulation Commission, and Haji Hassan Kamara Esquire from the IEMC of the main opposition APC. Up next, we'll get sports and entertainment news plus the review of the biggest stories from yesterday. My name is Usman Ibrahim Mara. Take care. Continue to listen to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, Choice FM, Radio Garden, Facebook, and YouTube. Stay with us.
Baby, where don't woke me at, where don't make me feel like say I'm not man enough. I no get nothing for offer. So only party when look down on me, where don't make me feel like say my life no go become something. And they walked away. All the people who promise for help me, they say come office today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. The story not just the same, but I refuse to give up. I kept on hoping, I kept believing. Now everything don't change. Me brother see me life now, it don't better now. Famous standing name now. You know go fit say, you don't know me now. Anytime I like a fly to Dubai now. Hey, with me baby now. Anything I like that they buy now. Turn up, cause me I let it turn down, I let it run down. I'm looking forward to provide a future.
Good morning and welcome to you sports updates. We start off with some of the fixtures lineup for Star Sports Academy. Then go play against Eastern Lions on the 11th, and then go play against Bantal on Monday, when Independence Day. Away from that, let's run you through some of the matches we lined up for you inside the Salon Premier League. As a couple of matches lined up for you. If you take a look at the fixtures now, and you can find that there are interesting games. The history game between Port and Mighty Blackpool will play on Friday, and Bow Rangers, FC Cologne go host Bow Rangers on Sunday now at the Football Academy. So after 52 years, DR Congo they return back to the FIFA World Cup, a very big achievement for the Congolese. So it have been complete. Africa, for the first time, they get 10 teams where they represent Africa now the FIFA World Cup. Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, Cape Verde, DR Congo, Senegal, Algeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, and South Africa are the 10 countries who will represent Africa in the in the World Cup. And the World Cup group stage don't finally be completed. If you look at the group, the 48 teams who will play the World Cup don't be completed. And finally, 21-year-old to extend the unbeaten run to 14 victories and 12 knockouts. That is Moses Aituma, the 21-year-old to make headline in the world of boxing. For this morning, now all this we get for Inside Sports Updates.
Welcome to your fourth edition of the entertainment news here on the Epic Morning Show. So starting here with Simi and Adekule Gold. Well, happily announced they are expecting the second child. Well, together after the two couple has been through the thick and thin. I mean, with all of the hopes and then we all see the circumstance with surrounding situation recently with Simi. Well, Simi and Adekule Gold, of course, don't begin dates since 12 years ago up to this 2026. Well, then dating starts around 2014 and they get married January 2019 after dating for over 5 years. And away from Simi, Dami Crane, of course, just released an album titled Clarity of Mind after Omole had spent nearly $1 million promoting his album, which supposed to be dropping tomorrow. We really don't know what's in the happen in the industry right now. Ashake, on the other hand, dropping a new album next week. So Ashake will unveil the track list for his upcoming album set to be dropping next week, titled Money. Let's wait on it. So recently, after the backlash with Sweeter Boy, Legacy Boy, of course, done begin to drop the behind the scene of a music video. We see a use, the Sui, who we can call Pamende when at Bondo Debol. Well, we really don't know what's in the story behind this particular project, but whatever it is, we still wait and see. And of course, tomorrow Friday, Ray Boy Blue and Country Boss finally will be dropping No Rules. Yes, so let's wait on it, both audio and the video. And of course, news making round, Sierra Leonean rapper LHJ, of course, alongside Ibrahim Kroma, Prezo Kroma, have been remanded by the authority at the Bo Correctional Facility following the appearance before the Bo Magistrate Court. Well, the two facing 3 counts related charges, allegedly cyberbullying, insulting conduct, and of course the courts done adjourned the matter so till April 8, 2026 for further hearing. So we still hope this case will be resolved. And of course, tomorrow finally the Hala Hala will be dropping. So Friday tomorrow, the new song by Don Creek was a future XB, Black P, Don Mystic, and Shadow Boxer. Hala Hala will be dropping on every digital platform. And finally, yesterday we get Don Creek, of course, on the Drive Time show, and Wise will be talk to him inside the program. We'll be asking him, say, since in a part of the association of the producers, well, since they not be the part of the movement of the SL Vibe, waiting then as body don't do for make sure say them build their own sound, for elevate the industry. This now waiting. It be for say.
We don't get a couple of interviews then with regards to the whole situation, and we don't talk out waiting with the police as in plan. For now, I think say the MPSL on a different level, different route. But waiting at the underground plan way, then they try to push. But we all go both one idea. Ambassador don't keep the idea go. Let the idea go. See they get attention, which is good. That's what we love. I feel say now we say we sound outside. Before Nigerians they can't take we sound and Tifa like relative Tifa we sound. I feel say we now for we will sell we sound out there now. But again, like I said, sometimes it's great minds for arrange things for come out proper and better than one person in it. Just facing a sweep or go and then we not go this way and then the whole idea collapse. That's my opinion.
Well, this now we get for you inside the entertainment news this morning. Me, na Big Daddy, join me at 4 today, na Thursday for the Let's Chat.
Tell you, the Solomon is first food love dando.
Papa, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine. Na salon here than they make them. Na he make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamins. When they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. He fine for big person. It they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all, and you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even time safe as dinner. Benny Mix get different type like
Epic Radio
and super mix for all ages. Remember say Benny Mix then a packet and they write PLC panel. Benny Mix they all sign as a low for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, call number 44 Battle Street Freetown or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678.
Epic Radio.
Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
Charanyo!
Nothing on the pressure me. Nothing on the pressure me. Yeah.
After this superstar don't do plenty children at the country, and this time now the Eastern don't cancel, and family no say now East time now the juice stay. Now that make the BSK Music don't join on with one of the biggest organization at Eastern, that now the expert family for Brinkam, Bijan Toro, I mean the Kuba Salon Music, that now famous is a no pressure concert where go happen at St. Michael Field, that now local site 1 Saturday, April 18, 2026, 7 o'clock sharp. Plenty other artists that go down there on stage for make you begin enjoy entertainment at a first degree and fumble for no say. Now 100 euros you go pay for series big superstar and plenty other one and back. You make a big the Cuba the way tan for sponsor this event like Rockwell Commercial Bank, Gentle Group of Company, Leon Rock, C Coach, SLBC TV, AYV TV, Star TV, Epic Radio, Universal Radio, the Expert Family when are the host, AfriCell and Afri Money. So fumble them. Now wait me tell you because all the best DJs and MC, including the pride of SL Dunia Animal or Vicky Dave of Citizen Radio, go there in attendance for Kiss the Microphone. It's No Pressure Concert 2026. Now the St. Michael Field with the one and only famous. Now what men tell you, the dates are April 18. Now they go so because plenty yeah go there inside there because the local targets go there on for make you enjoy entertainment at a first degree. The BSK Music with famous.
I hope that our visitors would listen to the song carefully because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing.
Na pot we empty, they always make boku noise. Hello, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show review segment. Today is Thursday, 2nd April 2026, and Nasha Golek for welcome you to the review segment of the Epic Morning Show. And inside the review segment, we can look at major news highlights and where they make the headlines. Now, we country is alone. May bring the program to you this morning. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. And inside the program today we'll get a lot of interesting topics that we can discuss shortly, and also we'll review the front pages of the various newspapers where they make the headlines. For joining me review this morning, I get Mohamed Toby Kagbo, a seasoned analyst. Good morning, Toby. It's a pleasure to get you.
Good morning, Reginald. Good morning to listeners, to viewers, and to people who listen at the radio line.
Also get James Kamara Mane. Well, I've been squandered by 3 Arsenal fans, Alan, Toby, and Mane, but I'm safe anyway. Good morning. Good morning, Mane. It's a pleasure.
Good morning, Reginald. Good morning to we esteemed listeners out there.
All right, so we basically get various newspapers everywhere we go review shortly, and I just take my first speaker this morning, which is the Awoko newspaper. Inside the Awoko newspaper, top story reads, join the conversation, the womb of justice is tainted. Sierra Leone must confront the allegation at the law school. We also get both school hits 120. Bank Governor Stephen celebrates with Oba alumni. And we get ECSL Sierra Leone serves Sierra Leoneans, not politics. CEC Alpha assured stakeholders. And finally, Orange Money launch MasterCard to boost digital payments in Sierra Leone. All of them stories as well and more the Awoko newspaper this morning.
May first speak this morning now the Concord Times newspaper. Citizens demand inclusive elections as experts call for hybrid system. Orange Sierra Leone commission 1.8 million ultra modern health center in Pujaun. These are all interesting stories you can find at the Concord Times newspaper.
Away from the Concord Times, I get the Premier News newspaper. Electoral Commissioner Chief called for dialogue, trust building with political parties. We also get HRDN Salon raises alarm over police failure to enforce court order. We get Can Sierra Leone keep its model alive? Government enforces unified residence and work permit system. And on the bottom stripe, we have President BO Commission WAICA headquarters in Freetown. A photo there of President Julius Malabio. And MOIC weekly press briefing, religious tolerance and rule of law. All of them stories as well more the Premier News newspaper. I'm sure that's okay. We have one.
I'll take my final pick this morning now the Standard Times newspaper. This is a massive and a competitive development. These words were from the Vice President Dr. Mohamed Julde Jallo, who I visited Akugama Resort and make these big praises. The Minister for Basic, Senior and Secondary Education and educational stakeholders don't formulate one policy for national roadmap for English language. These are all the stories you can find at the Standard Times newspaper.
All right, many thanks indeed, Mohamed Toby Kagbo, for reviewing the front pages with me here this morning. Quickly now, we go to which stories every we go discuss here. Well, Freetown City Council don't issue out a public notice to side and put enforcement of frontage cleanliness. We will discuss the timeliness of harm, and also we see massive queue now various filling center or filling stations across the capital city. So in a couple of minutes we'll talk to the reporter Ivan Julius Lee. We will tell you now the latest update. At it is being allegedly rumored out there that there might be an increment in price, but mark the word allegedly. It is still not yet confirmed. We will talk to Ivan Julius Lee in a couple of minutes for tell we waiting exactly they happen. And finally, BBC journalist Umar Fofana basically put out an article. He said, I am not silenced because I want to. We go look at Danny as well after widespread rumor on the go as to why Umar Fofana, when the BBC reporter for Salon, don't be quiet in some of the national dialogues that they go on. I think that's what exactly we're going to start with here this morning. And quickly, let's just go through the article, and I'll get my colleague and for discuss on it. It's a fellow Sierra Leonean, and I hope you are all well, despite whatever personal or collective challenges you may be facing. He said, may those burden be eased. Please bear with me, because this will be longer than my usual Facebook post. I am speaking to you today clearly to clarify certain issue concerning me, not to defend myself, and I do so out of respect for you and you regard I've shown for my journalism. He also say, although I know that no amount of truth or explaining can persuade some people, I can withstand the professional pressure I have been under and more. After 30 years of practice, I'm fully aware of my impact. With all modesty, it is difficult to match contribution. My dominance in news and current affairs, the intense scrutiny I have faced, and the calm manner in which I have carried myself through it all. No quarrel, no insult, no arrogance. If it permits me, however, a brief moment of conceit for an entire generation. My written reports have been read religiously, my audio report listened to with headphones, and my TV report watched with keen attention. I also say combining excellence in print and audiovisual reporting is rare, and it has earned me trust, respect, impact, and an expectation of infallibility. He also say, if I report it taken out of gospel truth, if I don't, many assume it has not happened, or that I have hidden it for all sorts of bizarre reasons. The perception naturally invites extreme scrutiny, sometimes ill-informed, insolent, and verbally aggressive, but I have never allowed myself to be intimidated or to react out of character. Recently, some opposition politicians and their supporters have accused me of being silent on the BBC regarding national issue. Some know the real reason and are simply being mischievous. Others genuinely do not understand the situation, which is why I am explaining it here. He also said, a few years ago, the BBC underwent a major financial restructuring that nearly crippled the African service and drastically reduced its coverage of the continent. Several languages, several were shut down entirely. He also said this is why programs like Focus on Africa, once the flagship live show for breaking African news, is no longer aired in the same form. Today, it exists only as a pre-recorded podcast covering 2 or 3 issues with analysis. Naturally, many familiar voices and even more produced behind the scene resign as a result. He also say foreign correspondent anywhere is the world must pitch stories. A planning editors that decided which one are relevant, timely, and financially feasible. Stories also appear to be audience outside the correspondent country for freelancer global media houses carefully weigh themselves. And again, the last part of where I go say, I will just take the 2 last paragraph. It says, I am not a politician, but if I ever choose to enter politics, even the sky will not be my limit. I will aim for the stars and I will reach them. Everyone who is honest knows this. So please allow me to remain the independent journalist I have been for 30 years. God bless you. So these are just major parts of what Umar Fofana decided for put out. And it has been widely rumored that he has been silent in a lot of cases or issues that we concern Sierra Leone. And finally, Toby, Umar Fofana don't decide for break silence. So Toby, does this suffice? Do you think say this enough for you? Or you think say been for don't do more than what he do so?
Well, I definitely want for sure high and much respect to a senior colleague. We don't hold the profession with utmost integrity, with utmost professionalism, and with utmost respect, and breaking the barriers, particularly when you consider the situation during the the civil war, and you also take into considerations other burning issues that has to do with Sierra Leone and Africa. This is a human being where they make immense contribution in any aspects of life. Not to everybody go like you in any aspects of life. Not to everybody go compliment the work where you do. Be it good. There are other people we might pick words from which you say and interpret them in their own understanding. But come to think of it, I don't feel say Omar Fofana not do justice yet to this country. If you go back to a write-up, I take me time yesterday and read all through the write-ups. Yes, Focus on Africa, one of the reliable and trusted African programs. Currently now, you know, the Yeriam, because the company being gone at a loss, and that affects the production. You find out prominent producers then resign because they were not paid. So for me, I don't feel say Sierra Leoneans, this is a burning issue. And for me, I respect that he came out and said this, because depression is something that is significantly bad in this part of the world. In this part of the world, particularly with economic situation, people highly loyal to political parties than the country, because if people are loyal to this country, I don't feel say people for associate Umar Fofana for belonging to any political party, because there is no evidence where anybody can produce to that. Say he's been a supporter of a political party within 30 years of profession, and everybody get the right for become a politician. If we continue for name people, he has mentored our former station manager, Mohammed Jawad Nyale. These are one of the people he mentored. Will you say Jawad is a bad person in terms of media journalism? No, you will praise Jawad. But Jawad passed through somebody like Umar Fofana. I will continue to name more people. So for me, I don't feel say Sierra Leoneans for tag Umar Fofana among people.
Don't you think? Toby, nothing saying I create room for all this speculation we be go on, we don't be silent, all this why not be the talk with now the issues and all only but now and all. Don't you think Umar Fofana did created room for this speculation?
I think moving away from the media, if that is what people understand, and moving away from the media and decide for say, okay, I want for calm and sit back. That does not mean that people for start to make justification. Yes, he's somebody where many Sierra Leoneans then rely on in times of who gets moral crisis in our country. I understand that. There are people who believe in him. And if in silence, many people will say, many Sierra Leoneans, like I rightly say, oh, he was active in so years. Why is he inactive in so years? That is not a justification. How much? Okay, let's say, for example, there is this man, Umar Fajabar.
Okay, Fajabari.
Fajabari. Now, it's
sports for BBC Sports.
How much sports do reports of BBC of late? But people are not questioning that. Why people are questioning Umar Fofana if you go and sit back? Why are people questioning that? Question his credibility. Don't question him sitting back. There is a program which people get frequently. That program is dead on BBC. They run bankrupt. Like I rightly say, top producers do resign because of the company run bankrupt for produce Focus on Africa. And again, what do people understand? He resigned on BBC for report for them. Umar Fofana. He stated in a write-up and say, if you want for like do work for you, for write a story for you, you contact him, you pay what he wants, he will do the story. How many Sierra Leoneans do contact Umar Fofana for do a story? For me, I don't think these are people we should celebrate in respect of you personal opinion. Opinions are not facts. And what people claim say he was active in so years and inactive in so years, that is his profession, that is his personal life. Umar Fofana is a public figure, but he's not a government figure. He's a public figure, but not a government person. He's not a politician. Like I rightly said, I respect his profession. He has trained so many mentors in this country. Within that, his 30 years of professionalism, let me hold him to high esteem based on the credible factual report. For let BBC appoint you, it means it's on marital purpose. Not to talk, then they talk for you. They will see your work, they will see what you do, and they employ you. Not the person even they talk for you. If BBC appointed Umar Fofana, we should celebrate that as Sierra Leoneans.
Thank you very much. James Kamamane, the write-up from Umar Fofana. Good night, your general comment about him.
Yeah, thank you, Reginald. It's very informative when I read the write-up yesterday, and that's send a lot of message to critics them and people the way they expect a lot for Omar Fofana. You know, the expectation of Sierra Leoneans that every activities where they go on at the country, Omar Fofana for support for AR and on BBC. And so a lot of things where they go on at the country. So most people in good faith, even though some go get political reasons, they expect say Omar Fofana for now ERM so that the world will know what they happen as alone. But if he has gone silent according to waiting people that they think, they think, and they're going to take and say, they want.
You said they think so.
They want for. I will not think like that because I'm a professional journalist. Okay, I don't think like that. So in a reason that people always may feel say he should everything that they go where they go in the country he should report it because it's a must. And then the class and say some previous years back he was very active, he was very vocal with other administration and he was reporting. That then view everybody entitled to them view their opinion. But when it comes to the reality, it's good way INSESF come out publicly and spin the bill. You know, even though in the inserts say even though it's in the explanation I go convince some people.
Everybody, yeah.
Some people could be convinced. Yes, that is it. Even when it's talking to not everybody they accept it good. But here's the thing. Though that media, international forum, so you get for face sometimes high competition, and he stated some reasons why we make able for certain programs now on BBC because BBC focus on Africa, not they again. That's not one thing.
Yeah, it's
and again, when you say send news now from Africa or West Africa to BBC, you got to go to certain channel, the editorial policies, and got to look at them, and got to see whether they go vet them before you go report on them. You know what is going on worldwide now. That you got to be with news, we got to be in competition with international news, like the war where they go on Israel, Iran, Israel, America, Israel war against Iran. That is important news as well. They got people got to know about the casualty they go on, the recent happenings. People want to know what they happen in Ukraine and Russia. These are the things that people want to know about because that is what is trending. So here is the thing: even the former Fofana send a report say this not my proposal. That this report I want to do. It has to go through some scrutinies, editorial policies, and got to look at them. Say this is important. Valid the world want to know about what they happen in Salon, but Salon fiel. Want to know what they happen in Salon politics. They look at the.
So has the public been wrong in judging him, in your opinion?
I can't say people are wrong. As I say, everybody are entitled to an opinion and perception.
Okay.
When they reach the Omar Fofana, they make instances don't come out to explain to them. So it's left with you for either for accepting any explanation or you say no, I not accept them. You still go with the perception where you get say Omar Fofana more report because it's an SLPP ruler, she on that way APC media, and I make the report. It's up to you as journalists. For we journalists now as well. Even when you want for report news, you want for ERM on this radio, you got to go through editorial policies for know whether you want it for go on ER or you know what it for go on ER. That's how journalists work. So if you're out there, you think say because Omar Fofana no want for reports because now SLPP then have power, you want for class him into political journalists. No, now make them very clear that he's not a political journalist. He's an independent journalist. And as well, if you want to make a report for you, or you not go expect them for make a do report, they not pay them. They make them very clear say they run a charity of 22 people where they go school and where they take care of. So if you don't go report for BBC and BBC not pay them, who say expect for the money? You want any man? Who say expect the man for feeding family and take care of in charity? So if you feel say Omar Fofana supposed for report for something, pay him. He will report it. Hire his service. He will do it. But no class somebody because somebody go silence. You say now because of this XYZ. Now make it all the report. Ask the man the question. He has come out plainly and explain himself to you. If you have questions, go to his Facebook page. Ask him a question. I guess he will answer you.
Thank you very much, James Kamara. Before we take away all the topic, let's go quickly for to one public notice where we see from the Freetown City Football Club. Freetown City Council. Public notice here, enforcement of frontage cleanliness. FCFC put out this release on the 31st March 2026. And then say the Freetown City Council FCC has observed with serious concern the many owners and occupiers of building within the municipalities of Freetown, and then they also put the continuous neglect in cleaning and maintaining of their frontages, premises, and the private drainage system. In several instances where cleaning is attempted, waste is left piled near drainage, creating an unsightly, unhealthy, and also environmental hazardous condition. Now, the caveat here we then put the action the way they will take now that they say any individual or business or institution we found contrary of the above provision, then say it will face immediate penalty will include fine where not less than 5 million euros, 5,000 euros, imprisonment for a term where then say not exceeding 6 months, or both fine and imprisonment as provided by the law. This is now within the Freetown City Council put out money before I come to Toby quickly on this one.
I feel it's a good reminder because not a new law, not
also the responsibility for ensuring all cycling.
You can't say you know they expect government for can clean if I render for you. You know they expect government for can clean the quarter with it before you pass before you do not. I feel say that mentality then we say alone and need for stop. We need to get a positive mentality when it comes to cleaning the environment. We have an environment where we need for clean.
I beg you, we will come back to this council topic in a minute, but I tell you earlier, we reporter Ivan Julius Lee go work on a various filling station in this morning, and for tell you now the current situation, we see people in the queue for get fuel and other petroleum products, so we decide for send we reporter for go and look at the situation on ground. Good morning, Ivan. Hello.
Good morning, Regional.
Yes. So as we talk to you at this moment, whose filling station you do so now?
I did connect around that convent and FSLG area.
Okay.
And of course, from looking at the scene in front of me, you will see close to 80 to 90 bikes with Motocar and Self queue for fuel. And a lot of people, the interesting part of it that the price not changed, it's still at 32 leones, but you see that long queue of Motocar and bike, take care rather than actually queue for fuel. And I also go to MP by the lights. Of course, MP, they sell 5 minutes ago, then stop. And then Self gets a long queue close to 80 to 90 bikes, so you see more of bike on that particular side, and they even say now vehicle will get cheats don't go get fuel from that particular fuel station there. So and then go sell for certain period of time, then go stop for sell back. So that is the situation for MP, the lights, and that of Conax really by FSSG, and that of opposites FSSG and by convent area.
What not the reason we make them not sell? You make mention say the price still remain the same, but then tell you any reason try for talk to post in there for tell you the reason also. Why
well, obviously, like people will buy Monday around because the one they already sell, you don't go to talk to them because the queue so heavy, and that way feel like people want fuel, that rush, and also it's difficult for talk to them. But by command, we don't tell you say, well, they need to understand say it's normal fuel for go up. There is different price, would only some say 40,000, some say 37,000. So that has been the concern. And when fuel they go up, we want to understand say fuel will shut in or then will stop for sell fuel because of the one for sell at the new price.
Now, what's about MPA go the Q? How the Q9 MP as well? Then what's the one? I mean the transportation problem at the moment. If you say people are staying for the transport.
Well, before going to MP, I mean coming to work this morning, it has been and you know such kind of situation, people are just there for staying for get transport. But when I go MP, as I tell you earlier on, gets close to about 8 bikes and with private vehicle them we according to it until we now one day we get fuel, it's no more than able to supply the fuel. And that was them they sell 5 minutes before I reach there, and the time when they reach there they don't stop. And before they left there, then try for start back for sell fuel, and at some point in time because they can't say They don't know they really encourage any public transport or bike man for coming inside again because they don't know for sale again. That's for MP filling station.
Now, finally, Ivan, when you get onto the bike riders them and all, what about diesel situation? Do you think say diesel they sell diesel?
Well, from waiting I see for Musa Day, it's concern about fuel. I'm not really concerned about diesel.
So diesel available? You they say
fuel is available. Fuel no shorting. Fuel available.
The only thing
they sell them at 32,000 euros.
So the only problem is the queue, but the fuel available.
The fuel available, and they will tell you that this has been the normal situation where fuel wants to go up. I mean, filling station and go stop for sale fuel because they want for sale at the new price. And the new price, which we don't hear, I mean, it's about 40 loans, 37 loans. So it not confirm say now that's therefore be the new price. But what we waiting at the hearing so far, therefore be a fuel increment. So that's not confirmed. It's what you know the hearing around bike riders then.
All right, thank you very much, Ivan, for giving a report this morning.
Thank you so much.
All right, my name is Ivan Gilosti. We report how we go observe the current situation about the crisis, the queue for get fuel na major filling stations across the country. And according to him, say the price still remain at 32 leons. The only thing that there is a massive queue na various filling stations na the capital city. Before let's switch to this topic quickly.
Yes,
and then we'll talk on the last one.
I think it's very alarming. It's serious. It's just very sad. You know, some issues that you really feel so emotional for talk about because it's becoming very harder for Sierra Leoneans for survival under this kind of system presently. And you know, if fear go up, this morning when they come with the bike, my ask how much of fear, then they tell them say 40 leons. I say, wow.
For Jebu?
Yes, just not Jebu. In fact, that junction where they come up by Kiama Road, say 40 leons. Then I say, imagine if Jebu they sell 40 leons, how much fear stations could sell? So it's becoming very alarming. It's bad, you know. This is the thing. Sometimes we leaders are not to be honest to we. Here is I think 2 weeks back or a month ago, we Minister of Trade. Now, the weekly press briefing talks say we have fuel we go take away for the next 53 days. And here is the thing again, if me mathematics can serve me right, the Israel-US war against Iran don't take around 30 or more days with the war don't go on. So it means 30 or more days to now. It means we forget something like 15 more days for reach 50 something days. And now
fuel available for 54 days.
54 days according to minister.
So now as at the terms we make that the war we don't go 10 days.
So now the question that we want for ask now that whether was he really sincere to the people of Sierra Leone for tell we say fuel day or fuel no day. Now they are telling us that fuel we see shortage day because even when they come I see German fuel station get them pack the so much they're able for sell give them. So we don't know which they go on, and we need the government to come out and talk to the people of Salone. But this is getting bad and it's getting scary because if fuel go up, it means the livelihood of Sierra Leone and for the ordinary man for survive, it's going to be very, very difficult.
Toby, coming events, we normally say they cast and shadow. There is always been this pattern where price ready for go up. Now shortage they begin for day or queue begin for the filling stations. So, are you projecting, in your opinion, that we might get another fuel increment?
Well, I don't want to project that. I don't want that to happen. But again, within a country, you say this is not the first time. Whenever you begin to see long queue, you find out, say, there are possibilities for we get an increment. But again, when government people they talk with policies, they are making policy statements by statements what they get during the when this fight began between the US, Israel and Iran, then say we get fuel. But Salona, like country, whenever things happen now the wall will become affected because we only depend from waiting they come out. We all know say when most of the oil or gas where they come in this part of the world, they come up from the Middle East. And the tension escalating at the Middle East go affect Salone.
And at the Straits of Hormuz as well.
Go affect Salone.
Why have we been affected so badly, Toby? We are not closer to the Middle East. Why is Sierra Leone having the effects of this war so badly?
Well, I beg for differ. Not to Salone no more get the effect.
But I consider them.
Not
You
to
agree with me? Say them price and not they like how we own it.
Yes, I agree to that. Say not so how we prices the increase or skyrocket compared to other countries. But like I say, those countries plan how to prepare if some of these issues that happen at the wall. But we as a country, we are not planning. All we rely on, let we just capitalize on the war that happen at the Middle East and use them as a yardstick for the one increment.
Okay.
Again, let we look at what we get from we colleague Ivan among filling stations society it don't go.
Yeah.
It is true. Me and somebody talked this morning
you said
around
this morning for Kamtobi?
Well, me and somebody talked this morning around Aberdeen within Fogo by the collegiate axis, Aberdeen roundabout, Wilkinson Road. It is the same queue. And now, if you talk to
Malado as well,
yes, if you talk to bike man, then now they go tell you say, we they buy Jebu
40 million.
It's close to 40 now, and you find out when these black markets, then prices skyrocket straight off. It's affected the filling stations. They save the prices. But again, are we doing this in the interest of the mere Sierra Leoneans? Because when fuel price skyrockets, it affects all commodities. Now, the area where they live, I be they pay bike at 8 Leon for go a day. Now I pay like 10 Leons. So possibility that if the person string for go buy fuel, they come, I go pay 12 Leons for go. The economic situation in the country, they continue for skyrocket. And government is not doing much or little about that.
For solve the problem.
Salon money, this bread and butter issue, people look at it and say, like, we go buy bread and butter in a shop. It is way beyond that. These are the realities. Now, first time not even first time, 3 years back, you go get like 50 Leons, you probably for say they can't cook, you the bluff for they can't cook, they can't cook sober guy, yes, you the bluff for with 50 Leons. But now if you want to use the word sober, you got to spell like 150 Leons.
Alright.
Are we making progress? No, we are retrogressing.
Okay.
For me, we don't day in a situation as a country. It is not by malice, it's not by anything. But we are in the state of austerity.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Toby Kagbo. We'll go for a very short break. After the break, we'll take a report from my colleague, so ETC, and then we continue the program. Stay tuned.
1xBet, where sports come alive. Visit the site or app and join the Game On promo. Get a chance to win an iPhone 16, cash prizes up to 11,500 leones, and a weekly free bet of up to 20%. More bets mean more tickets and rewards. Enter the promo code ONLEON and boost your game to the max. 1xBet, Game On, together in the game.
All right, hello and welcome back. You still listening to the Epic Morning Show review segment. And now, the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning don't successfully conclude a 2-day workshop on urban planning and development control in Salone. The workshop will take place on the 31st March and end on the 1st April 2026. Now, Family Kingdom Resorts in Aberdeen Freetown. We reporter so ECCB attend the workshop and file in this report.
Urban Planning and Development Control na Salone, the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning done successfully and 1-2-day workshop on urban planning and development control. Sir Makanawa, when the director of country planning, talk about the importance of the workshop. He also explained the review process we don't take place, especially with the introduction of the new National Country Planning Act 2025.
The main reason for this workshop now that while people they know say planning don't begin taking effectively for take this country. Yeah, we don't review the old law we get because the old law we get. I know if I address the planning problems that we get today, when they see how people in the build outside around them swamp them, when they see how they cut forests, when I see how people they go and tight access road, development control, when I see so many other planning issues that they happen, flooding, landslide. When I go look at like say the engineering problem, this problem, but mainly in a nutshell, a planning problem. So this workshop today now for can sensitize the local council councils them, where we get for devolve some planning functions then too, because now we be the do plans, now we they be the control development, and we don't say our central government, they're not going to be too effective, but they do all team. So now we they devolve some of them functions, then they go to local councils. Now, then we they do the local plans.
Why the ministry take this bold step and waiting na the regulations where they inside the new act?
The ministry take this bold step because we want to devolve these functions to local council, and we're not going to devolve this function if we not make them aware of the kind work where they don't get. So we call them, let them kind of waiting inside the act for them. Some they know, but we still remind them. Then also we don't do regulations when they operationalize the act. The act will say for do certain thing, but how for do the regulation go for tell him. Who that they do the regulation go for tell him. So we don't do that. And we also don't do plans. Let them know say we don't do special plans for the different area them. And how they go for use their special plan and they again for control and development. I think one challenge where we've been on to get all this wildfire planning. And for that, we make sure say we presence be felt now every corner of the country, but we'll not be able because we'll not be even get to one vehicle. Remember now we control development of the whole country. They will not even get bike for go anywhere in the country. So now we own private vehicles then, or we take transport for going to them place and day. Now that's what we do. But thank God for now this new leadership we don't get. Dr. Tura Senesi, therefore rally. They don't able for help make use of the staff that we get. For let we rally around the World Bank, and now the World Bank don't supply with so many vehicles for the planning session. Now we just get 2 vehicles, but remember now the whole salon.
He also talk about some of the major gaps them we've been there inside the old law. Why make them need for review them and bring this new act into place?
The old law, the penalties that will be the penalty too small. Imagine they say Alika you block this road, you bill now for charge the person £5, £100. They're not gonna lock the person. They're not gonna like me and you. Like even when you go scout, you can't pay somebody £5. You go make all kind of witness for everybody out there that you pay £5. That is too small. Then also, like we person build an access road, especially when a permanent structure, the law they tell you say you can take that person go to court. Take long time. And me know we just can't broke up. And law I can follow the law. And the law say I can go to court. I send on a court. Sometimes we can send on a court. Court get but what case say that all some of the gaps. For this new law now, it make it clear. For then development control procedures and they go to go call land use tribunal for establishing. We then they take one judge, planner, one somebody within the society, and then they sit down. Case where the crime we don't commit within that jurisdiction, and then they form their own courts and they look at the case. If they find you guilty, obviously the law is taking course. So that they don't. So these are some of the gaps. Yeah.
For the Epic Morning Show, me Nasori Sise the report.
All right. Well, we continue with the program this morning. We ever can go back and talk to Ivan Julius Lee. As he don't go to another filling station currently in Jiman Petroleum, and that station today in Adelaide Street Junction. So shortly we will get it. But before we talk to him quickly, I'll take this message from Kyle, and then we go talk to Ivan, like I tell you earlier, for tell you now the situation side. We understand that they more of government official than they go for fuel at the moment. So you look for that natural tea where they refresh your body. You look for something really smooth and healthy and then also gentle on digestion. You watch for that tea we will keep you for make you feel fresh all day. Then AOT now the answer we got you covered. AOT make from over 100 tea bag in every pack. We mean say you always get more for make you enjoy, and chefs here with your loved one. AOT, natural freshness in every sip, and AOT they be brought to you by Kai. And also, look into the coffee lover them. You look for that coffee where they wake you up instantly. You look for that smooth and aromatic taste where you go enjoy at any time. You look for that coffee who give energy for stay active all day. Then AO Cafe now the answer to your problem. AO Cafe 100% is safe, and then they make you energetic all day. Just add hot water and enjoy a bowl cup of as you go hit perfectly into your beauty lifestyle. AO Cafe, stay energetic and stay active all day. Instead they be brought to you by Kyle. And finally, let's talk to the one way they look for whose food and for give them picking for it. So as a parent, what you they give picking for it for make you grow strong and grow smart. If that is the problem, then Benimix on can for solve that problem. Benimix they make come from local grains and in the pack with 14 essential vitamins. We're good for the brain and the body. So no cooking, no stress. You can enjoy them at any time. Just make sure see BFCD on the pack. Benimix, grow strong and grow smart. Thank you very much. We try now for establish contact again with Ivan for Terry what's the latest? As it currently in another filling station, in German Petroleum on Adelaide Street, and according to report, now they will see some government officials and they go for fuel. Hello, Ivan.
Yes, Regional.
Yes, we understand you didn't German Petroleum filling station now.
Yes, so I was curious whether they come down today. I see the Ministry of Health, then staff boss back around at the list. What's coming to German, they are like cereal and fuel and count for about 6 of the Ministry of Health, the staff boss them presently track the rates for fuel, and that's because of the little bits of traffic that are the listed area.
So what's the situation? Q the day back?
Yes, now they are there, but you know, say that at the listed end, it will lead to road and show that small traffic with the bus them, and that are the situation as we speak.
What about the other filling station with the opposite J-Man? We understand 2 filling stations in the side by side.
J-Man,
what's the situation in that filling station?
The situation here, the opposite J-Man are bike lanes back over the safe, then some the rates for fuel.
But beside that, everything is relatively calm, apart of the queue.
Everything is calm, but you want to be curious. I mean, government boss, Ministry of Health, have been calm for come by. Well, I've been talking to one of the staff there, well, they're lucky that this is the first step for this to happen on the filling station.
So, beside that, apart of the Ministry of Health boss there, you not see any other government institution vehicle?
Just the Ministry of Health staff boss.
Six of them. All right, Ivan. Thank you, dear, for thank you, dear, for talking to us. Toby, quickly, let's talk about the Freetown City Council release with them put out for ensure the law, then bylaw, when I for observe that all one day we get business shops. Ensure them keep them frontage clean and also keep the gutter with it to them frontage very clean. If not, then they say it will attract fine, it will attract imprisonment, or it will attract both fine and imprisonment as at within the law they prescribe and all. Toby, what's your take on that one? Particularly the release is out and all, and then they say then it begin for take enforcement now on for make people and really they clean them, beat them frontage. And all, as according to the observation, and see plenty of people there shops them before they can be filthy, and they know they take care of them at all. Is that the responsibility of the shop owners or now city council for cleaning place then?
It is important, but for me, I think the council have more important and bigger issues.
Is that not bigger at all?
For me, it's just for be a policy. Not something where then for even get that is also logistics, because the people who you take for go. You cater for them. So, law established it. It is just common sense. That's your frontage of your shop, you for the cleaner.
Would I for cleaner?
It is the responsibility of the shop owners.
Okay.
Even in developed countries, even your host, if you're not cleaner, you got fined for that. Developed countries in the world.
So you know that was I like you don't.
We have bigger issue with the council for look at. It is important, yes. It is important for we keep we city clean. It is important for shop owners for take responsibility of the shops for clean around who they do business. Now, place bond, people lost millions of leons, thousands of dollars. Yes, you instruct those people for take care of those messes.
No, they don't. I mean, they don't.
I'm not saying
okay, just the bill
clear. I'm citing an example.
Okay, go ahead.
What's in city council do for clear that they not be no say that place they born? They not be no. It is a shared responsibility. Disaster management agency get their own responsibility.
NDMA, yes.
The council gets their own responsibility, and the one then we get the place get their own responsibility. Then they pay council rates, housing. Yesterday I made the left paper for my landlord. Council.
For pay house.
Yes. They collect these revenues. Then they collect them. 1,000. Now my landlord for pay. It show me when a council people go left and they have the time to claim all those mountains. Then hills then they. For go left then things then they. But what are the sanitations? We council don't do over the years. We will small. We they see council people who they can our compound for can watch how compound then they. Is that still happening? If yes, how effective? So for me, there are bigger issues.
And
now we streets them don't begin some bearing gone. We streets them don't begin some bearing gone. These are all important issues.
But again, when you talk about that street bearing gone, Toby, council responsibility now for go beg now.
Are they calm?
Yeah.
Are they calm? Are they calm? Are they calm into that? When I'm making my premier, always at the talk show, I understand the issues and I will talk about the issues. I know the responsibility of the council. I know the responsibility of the council, and I know the responsibility of Ministry of Health. And I know the responsibility of who have to take them dead bodies then in the streets. I know all of these things. But again, if council want for can make law or want for can make them by force, we left important issues and they look at say people anybody will get shop, bruh, no say in frontage of in shop if for clean them. Anybody will get shop, no say if for do dandy. So I don't feel say that will be a paramount issue. One, we get a divided council. The opposition say they're not a mixed pan government issue. We see the councillor wait and say for become the new mayor, denying that he's not the acting mayor. He just representing a political party. So these are all of the issues. We get a divided council as we speak. As I talked this morning, we get a divided council. Who is leading the council? Who is giving them directives? Legitimate rights. These are all important issues. Where the council for Sky for fix. Yes, it is for just hygiene, for keep your environments clean. It is of high importance that everybody for cleaning surrounding. Impose fines, imprisonment if I'm not clean. Imprisonment if I'm not clean before me shop. For lock me in a Panemba Road for that. If I'm not clean before me shop. Should that be Panemba Road case safe? Therefore, looking at na self first before I talk about prison, na self safe for cleaning in front of your shop. Find them, close the shop and find them. Yes, council for think for do that. Just close the shop and find them. People will pay. But for go say, person go Panemba Road.
So there is three options: fine, and imprisonment or imprisonment. So
for me. There are important issues the council for think for the do. One, they are highly divided. Councillors for think for work for the interests of the council, not for the interests of the political party.
Okay.
Me, I'm a very passionate somebody when it comes about Salone. But the honest truth is, Sierra Leoneans, majority of Sierra Leoneans are loyal to political parties than the country.
Thank you. At the take calls now 079994993. That's the number we can call and be part of the program. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Epic.
Yeah, Lami Samoa.
Yes.
Why?
Omar Fofana and some media practitioners plus some civil society then let me down in this country. What will be the city we see now. And then the SLPP hierarchy and then supporters. Then they talk to me like I say then I sent to as if we then can have power we no go see to line like how they say and so. Oh, APC them na to line. What thing happen now? Oh, they see to line for fear in this country. Why una not play the magic for let not happen? You see, why should they see the small speck na other man eye? The big one then na eye wey you know the system. And we talk am all they suffer so now all they suffer. All they suffer for fear so now both APC and SLPP. But the SLPP people and take and say no na APC now for fight for let the team come to normalcy. SLPP una for relax una not for do nothing. Power now na government in a power. If national must alone go before. Thank you.
All right, 079994993. We take more calls this morning. 079994993. That's the number we Chef King. Add the voice to the things that we will discuss this morning. Hello.
Yeah, Pamusa de Konadwasa.
Yes, sir. Pamusa, go ahead.
And I want to talk about the city council. And for like get shop, for like you clean, you front of your shop, then they correct. To me, it correct. And then this year, we sister in Peking, the fall partner continue accident along. We go better by that, and I don't know how they call them Moriton very grown.
Okay, by grammar school.
Yes, as where they bend for going at the bridge side, then shop there all them broke day. At map I observe the third dot way they under. I say salon. I said, what thing cost this? Now the broke all them broke here. Because if you people them in the way then they said they're not going left, they're not going to allow for like that dirty they park there. Now the place they not turn it to dirty box. Then we look over there by the barracks, then pass fence, it come closer to the how people there for pass. Then the pass and broke shop them, they say na way of passing. Now they don't put pan body there and they take can of the treat. So the problem is so boku. And now comment the responsible, that we back responsible. So me not see no reason why therefore they tell people them the one they wouldn't the build shop they near the streets. Talk to them. Then when you come at the Aberdeen Junction, you they see how them build under close to the street, then they sell. And then they against them more. But are they against because of then they broke another places where we say then they left another places. You see, so for let somebody clean in front, it's so correct. So now that's someone get this money here.
Thank you, Pamusa. 079-994-993. That's the number we self can call and be part of the program. We'll take more calls. This morning, inside the Epic Morning Show review segment, and we'll make it reach you. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning.
You
know, for this, the city council are disgraced and a cancer for this country also. It is so sad, it is so disgraceful. You dey force, you don't get dirty box. I don't know which people like it talk. You don't get dirty box. You don't get no side. City council by right self, even self, from them model side, they also them go away city council, they can where people they pay them money, pay them, use them, then they allow them to go broke. By right, city council, all the other countries, the African country where it is so, all them bill in a city council, they bill them, they put people them, they side them. They can who side city council for the gate. Even say who side them car park, who side people for the park. By right, city council get parking ground in this country. The people in your nation don't know more, where you sleep away from on a morning, gas. But I said before city council they talk about that, they want they will build them banks them. One they will build them offices them that's all. They get parking space. I'm going to tell them people in the force. Salombra, me like me, the mayor, so I'm not sorry for that because the mayor now they put you on this off and they say, now the only mayor this way can tax people and where he come. He said, where he send the money? The ticket.
All right, Lion, thank you very much. Thank you. It's exceeded 1 minute. We want for get more contribution. It exceeded even 1 minute 30 seconds. So I'm afraid we just get for cut and then take more calls. Hello.
Yeah, morning. I'm inside the call.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
The problem about people in salon is that even when you explain to them what's in the situation, they don't still understand. This is one of finance business. Oh, me man, a man don't tell you now. Say what me the privilege study, not to say be. BBC don't cut down drastically about all them programs. Then even at the very way massive resignation at that corporation. Day. I mean, still the man don't tell you. Say any survey it compete with others to read the one on wall. If you know they attract that kind of interest way the corporation wants, then they feature that. Hey, bro, what's the name man do? Saloma, avec whatever you do for them, once do something where they satisfy them or when they feel say now on their own party interest. No, you don't do the right thing. I mean, I'm not getting my peace. This is all you can do. I mean, if you don't report all these years, now, what's happening at BBC? Also, in fact, not a BBC itself no more. The coming of this social media, most radio stations on these papers, they know they prosper because people they not even listen to radio. They get a phone, they go on the internet, they listen. No, let this man go big.
Thank you, Sai. 079-994-993. Few calls we go entertain now and then. We try for the cutting down of the program this morning. Let's just accommodate few calls. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good morning. This is Abakar from Pune.
Yes, Abakar, go ahead.
I really they see when people and they try for defend with BBC somebody we have up to. If you watch today, because of this brother, issue na Umaru Fofana. Now make today we get online TV plenty. And then they do this online TV so that even the world could know say this and this happen at this country. We not only get there, we local radio there. And other than this Umaru Fofana na the one way be the key highlights about anything where they happen at Saloon. But from the time them way power change, now the Umaru Fofana change. They do different things now. You don't tell them they call on this man. Before situation they be like this. So if the people let they defend, let they watch this. Umaru Fofana they expect much from him. In the Saloon they go to the drain, now one pan the people in this. So then we know the way to call, come again to City Council. If the people they want to take all the blame, all the bad name they want for the City Council, and they tell you say no, it's wrong. Because if you watch, put that the one the way they go and broke people and shop there, now government, not to City Council. Then they broke their shop there and they broke them place there, they left them so. Then we never bother the way they do clean salon and they go to where they
Thank you.
So why not they put the blame to council?
Thank you, Bakal. Let's take a few calls more. 079994 993. That's the number we chef can call and be part of the program. After this, I take 3 more and then wrap up. Hello.
Hello. Chief.
Yes, Suleiman.
How are you, sir? Suleiman.
Yes, I know.
Sierra Leone and I think they will get for even talk side not supposed to be as border side to say. Even the radio station themselves, the program they were they get, they so out too much because the as we say social media, you don't pull them boku out. But what I want about City Council and the Sierra Leone and the government, the way they want Sierra Leone and where they want now. The situation of Sierra Leone, the individual Sierra Leonean, you go in book, we learn Mutete, you learn Tege, integrity. Border bill wide mortal man for bill in country, a bill in self. Where government no able do an the classroom. I don't think say they get some assistance in the country because if the individual no bill fine, the country no they bill fine. Watch all the institutions they will be done there before and where they now. Whose hand they go prosper? None. Even from the big office in the country to the other one the way they under them. So but would I they blame? Now the citizen himself before I say City Council. Plan no day. I tell you thank you.
Thank you, Sulaiman. 079-994-993. Maybe 3 more calls and then that will be all for today. Let's squeeze in and take this other caller quickly. Hello.
Yes, my Regina.
Yes, Malaika.
Malaika.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. God bless you.
Right.
Toby, as head of sports na Epic, you decide not to talk about the SNPL. You know, not the Premier League Cup after you. Now the people that will elect you submissions. Now then come to you say, do you have a big one for the listing you? So you as a senior media man, you know get for avoid the media. Okay, let we say people in the tag them other way. But if you avoid the media, you they open big room for speculation. You know, yes, we not say people that go tag them other way. But that one is the speculation of people them way na you na the cause way because you avoid the media, focus on the media and talk to the people then. We not say you put them very important and very vital. But if BBC don't set you aside or you don't decide for left BBC, there are so many other areas where you will show your case for say yes, I'm still alive and I'm doing my things. Very important, but you cannot sit quiet. People that will speculate. You know, that's the thing. I'm not showing no more chef now be possible at BBC. You know, we get them Josephine Hesley, one of our sister with Bafosia, we been get Jukutu Makoli and one other guy where they be called Manners for Melvin. I don't say so be you be small, where be the reports for AFRC. What they call Manners for Melvin. So these people have all been there. So if you are senior colleague, you silence, people then go speculate.
Stephen. Yes, thank you very much. 2 more calls. Quick one minute and then we try for wrap up. We don't go even overboard with time and all. But start take Abuloko now. Hello.
Good morning, Regina.
Yes, Abuloko, Central One Media One.
Yes, sir. God bless you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Alongside me, brother Toby. May God bless you on too.
Yes, sir.
You know, for the analysis so that they give, at least for improve this country.
Yes, sir.
The problem with this country, there at least for make we solve that problem. Make God continue to bless you now.
Yes, sir.
Well, in the side of each city council, you know, then at the right step, especially for Warden and Central, we they suffer a lot. Then got to the way people in the block, who dirty. Right now, I see then I go to the camp. The first rain where they come, it can black water where they come on and then go to the need, especially in the business side. Now, so the kind wet smell where they come up, then water and they can smell bra. So you are with the big city council as they not begin this first, may they start or clean first, especially in the business side. Now, so may them try and clean and go to the need before they see the camp. May them organize all them go to the need and song them block. They all block. And the trader they say that they try. Then they eat money, they make them bubble them clean.
Okay.
Then and next the bubble them just started and go up and buy Abacha Street, upper Ecowa Street at the junction. Now then they go up and city council, then truck the way they go clear them go to in the night time. You don't see, so they have the basement, the guts are them block now. So
thank you.
They block with the affect people and a lot.
Thank you, Abuloko.
You know the people are not able for worker. So they have the basement, made them organize for cleaning and guts them this time.
Thank you. All right, thank you. One last lucky call now, and then we wrap up the program this morning. Just one last lucky call, and then we wrap up. I think I don't get time. Hello, morning. Hello.
Yeah. Hello, Senzo from I call from PC.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
One is the whole of Freetown. We get very poor sanitation. So we get open defecation. That means in the toilet all over the place. It smell and all that. Number two, the business people, especially the one we involved inside field, they don't know say they just pray for nothing because March when I been holy months because people they keep fast, the one in the way that are Muslim and Christians. We see then they lock, then the whole field and they make a lot of things that are very expensive. So we should say they don't follow the religious edicts. Number three, Umaru Fofana. Umaru Fofana provide very good services. The situation there is that a lot of people that work in talking on radio, some people they need this free quality education. They really need that because they within the man they explain, they need itself they're not able to understand. So the issue is that we appreciate them and we know within the media world, the media ethics, within the man they get for live a life, a whole lot of things in the way it is doing a quality service. We get over a whole lot of other things and explain that man they is very, very good for the media. I mean, we're not go able to amplify and better for let people but some man not go able to understand because not a mindset. I thank you.
Thank you very much. I think we'll not take any call again because of time. Mohammed Toby, we are wrapping up in 60 seconds. Switch you on for Left for the Public.
I like the submission where Malai can make, but I will not deliberate on the suspension about the Salon Premier League. I will not go deep into that because if I want to go deep into that, I will start naming people with it behind that decision the way I take. But I don't want to go deep into that. Me supporting Umaru Fofana is about a legacy where he left as a professional journalist in this country, as a name where creates a space for many people believe that journalism could become a professional job in this country. He's not the first people. We're credible people. We don't did before him. But into the space of the new media, he created the opportunity for several young people for this country. So for me, I will continue to talk about in good work. Yes, his silence not mean say he's not wishing good for the country. But yes, come in event the cast and shadow. To the issue of the FCC, like again, there are far more important issues. There are communities we not get dustbin. That is the responsibility of the council. There are communities we not get SAI. They not get sanitation, not in community. There are communities we not get public toilet. That is the responsibility of the council. These are far more important issues than just for emphasize on law for people for clean. how will this law be effective?
Right.
You cannot go deep and then law and the people within the same. These are all issues we should take into consideration.
Thank you very much.
We'll continue to speak the truth because there are so many Sierra Leoneans who choose for loyal to a political party than the country.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Toby Kagbo, Lakanto James Kamaraman, and now we are wrapping up. What you want for that?
Yes. Obviously, sorry to listeners. Anyway, so I just elicited to be say that City Council, there are far more better things for City Council for consider than cleaning, focusing on cleaning your environment.
Your frontage, yeah.
Yes, I feel say that statement, it's not necessary for be said. City Council have the responsibility as well for ensure we abide by the law. This is what they said according to the press release. Now the law, then state the law, and then state the if you feel if you feel this and the penalty you go face. So they go according to
So
in as much as City Council gets the right for provide sanitation, dirty box area or for clean the streets or other thing, you self as citizen get your right for clean your environment. You know they expect City Council for come out now the office for can clean the veranda for you or you frontage you side the gutter day. No, it is not done. Now the responsibility of me and you two for doing because they don't have the law. We need for clean frontage. Me got no go to money that they expect City Council for can clean up for me. It's unhygienic. The mosquito and the other things I will suffer from. Not to government official they suffer from. Now me they suffer and so therefore if me not clean my veranda, I know say if they arrest me I for pay 5,000 or I go 6 months jail. Or I do all two. Either I go pay them, then I go to jail. So that's it. So for avoid them, you need to abide by the law. That's the law. That is not what City Council is saying. Not to them make the law. So they just did enough for enforce the law. So their monitoring officers get to be strict. The only thing is that they need for really focus on that because me don't suicide, even the ones that they sweep the streets when they under City Council, then they sweep the gutter, they sweep the street and put the dirty inside the gutter.
Back, yeah.
So then self need for reprimand those people as well. Okay. Because now then self they full up the gutter. And that one they also we get where they sell and then roadside. They do them small business. When they sweep the dirty, they put inside the gutter. And so it means they get more burden to the possibility they get a frontage they for clean because then they can put dirty inside there as well. So it's a lot of work for City Council for do.
Thank you very much.
As well.
Thank you very much, James Kamaraman. This is a matter we will focus on in a couple of minutes. Thanks to you two gentlemen for joining me here, and also thanks to DJ Allen we give you technical support. Abubakar Bendu, the head of the control room, and also so is Moan Hotel and thank you. We want to make the watch we live on Facebook, and also thanks to the producers of the program this morning, Fatmata, Missy Leby, and executive producer Teresa Thomas. I've been Reginald Brano Jukutu Soya. We bring come to you the review segment this morning. Till I join you again for the biggest story review of the week tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.